but you never try. Secrets in your eyes. You go and run, I'll hide. Showing me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart. Colors of the sky, all I see is colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, all I see is colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, all I see is colors of the sky. All I see is colors of the shook me to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from the locked up ghost of yourself, but you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. My name is Resorty, and to you, one and all, I say hello, friends. Welcome. How's it going? Good to have you here with us. It's a lovely Friday morning here, a lovely Thursday evening where you are most likely. Hope things are good for you. It's been pretty good here so far. I probably should have ironed my shirt. We'll hide that away. Secrets. Cortraption, thank you very much for the continuing subscription. I appreciate that, Cortraption. Hope everything is good on your end. I've yet to check out the Frog Detective game you encouraged. Your son encouraged, actually. Frog Detective, one of these days I'll check out. Hello, Chibi Mama. Or Chibi Mana. I keep saying Mama. I'm sorry. Hello, Mother. Hello, Chibi. How's it going, my friend? Axix, good to see you. Hello, Windsor. Dogberry, welcome in. Caro Fish. Marks, good day to you, my friend. How is it going? Optional Quest and Trexie and Elicidal and Fleabum and if I missed you, apologize it. This is a Saturday night suit for a Friday morning. Thank you. Wait, Saturday night? Does that mean I should be clubbing? As some of you who are here late in the stream will know, I have a student coming in recently to stream who's been like, Professor Resorty, let's go clubbing together. And I need to send him an email saying, if you keep going on that way, I'm going to have to ban you from channel because it's definitely not the vibe of this channel. Professor Resorty going out clubbing, absolutely not. Hello, Steve, how you doing? Hello, Klaus. Saturdays are for Wrexham kits, absolutely right. And this week, they better play, because last week there was no Wrexham. It's been almost 2 weeks now since I saw my beloved boys in red playing their football. That's tomorrow night. Very excited for that. Got to get back into the habit once more. But yeah, good seeing you all, sincerely. Yesterday we finished up the first year, the first main objective in the game against the Storm. I had so much fun with it, and I was really considering continuing again today. It's a game that one could play over and over and over again. for many, many months, many, many days, and oh, hi Jim, I missed you, sorry, hello Jim, for many, many days, many, many hours, and I kind of wanted to do that, but then this morning, I was looking in the game suggestion channel on Discord, and someone, I think Dogberry maybe, said, Mind Over Magic has released into early access. This is a game we played back during one of the Steam Next Fests, the demo of it, and it was my favorite game, I believe, from that Steam Next Fest. It was so much fun. And so I'm really excited to give it a shot. I'm really excited to play it in early access now. So far, there are only 3 reviews of it over on Steam, so I can get in early on writing a review too. But I hope it's as much fun in early access as it was in the demo. We'll talk about what the game is in just a little bit and see how it works, and I'm ready to have my hopes absolutely shattered, my love for this game destroyed. I'm going to keep my expectations low, but we'll see. Carolfish, you're in Africa. Well, good Friday morning to you in Africa. Wow. Always amazed at how many people are all around the world, but good to have you here. Hey, Marks, did you manage to complete the seal? Yeah. So in Against the Storm, we went to the first, I don't even call it, like boss mode map, and we actually did surprisingly well. It wasn't nearly as stressful as I thought it was going to be, partially because as we began the map, so many people said, Resorty, this one is really, really hard. And so from the very first moment, I was making good decisions and thinking far more ahead of where I normally think of this game. And it was just good for us. And so we completed it without things all falling apart, and that was pretty fantastic. So there's still a lot more in Against the Storm to do. We could definitely go back and do it at some point, but we'll see. Other than that, what do I have for you? Oh, here's one thing. A few of you have noticed that today's stream title is a new Klei adventure. Klei are the people who made Auction Not Included and Don't Starve, 2 very well-regarded games. And so Klei has a lot of cachet, has a lot of people into them as a design studio. Now, this game is not made by Klei, though it is published by Klei. And so one might say that my title is fundamentally deceptive. I, however, would prefer to call it clickbait. So if someone comes in and says, Resorty, this one's not made by Klei, I could say, oh, I didn't know that. Enjoy watching. Good to have you here. We'll see how this goes, but yeah, I know exactly what I've done. Good. Wonderful. Hello, Gary. How's it going? Past that, today I've got to leave a little bit early. Today is the every single term, end of term luncheon that the president throws for us all in appreciation for the good year of teaching and so on. I honestly don't want to go. I don't like these events at all. There's too much talking with strangers. My wife asked me to come, so I will go to that. I have to leave here probably about 11:30 or so, which is, a few hours from now still. But I gotta make sure I go to that thing. And last time we had one of these, I promised you all that I would go talk to someone I hadn't talked to this time. Last time I talked to a scientist and a mathematician. That's what it is. This time, I don't know. I have one friend on the faculty now who will be there. She's in first year writing, so I might go join the first year writing table this time while Nam walks around and shakes hands at each and every table as she usually does. Yeah, Gary, I was asking how you're doing. I'm doing just fine, thank you for asking also. Last night got to bed at a reasonable hour, though we did go out and have dinner with a student beforehand. And as part of giving the student a nice meal experience, we shared 3 appetizers, and we each had our own main dish, and then we got dessert, which is far more than we normally get on a night out. And as part of trying to stay awake and engage for the conversation as it got fairly late in the evening, I drank hot coffee, which was very, very good. But by the time I got home, my stomach was a little bit rumbly. I had trouble falling asleep. I then woke up repeatedly because of the coffee. So it was a great night. I had so much fun with the students. And my wife, when we got home, said that she wasn't exactly sure how to engage with a student because he seems so earnest and eager. Where a lot of students are fairly guarded, especially around professors. This one was just so immediately open and engaged with ideas. And I love that. I love when I can meet people who who don't seem afraid to talk to me because unfortunately a lot of students are. But this guy, absolutely fantastic. It was a really nice time. My wife and I will definitely invite him out again at some point in the future. As I mentioned before, I think one very hard thing about being international students, an American in Japan, is that it's hard to feel connections with people who are very far away, your parents, your friends back home, etc. So glad we can take some of them out for this and that. Also, got an email from a student of mine from a few semesters back who's currently in Rome studying art, and she's from the UAE, a very different place than where I've ever been, and apparently she's coming back to Tokyo next term, and has been catching me up on stuff. And I've got to say, one of my favorite things about doing this kind of work, where I develop relationships with individual people that aren't merely business relationships, is they give me updates on what they're doing with themselves as they go all around the world. And I taught in the Midwest. Most people kind of stayed in the Midwest, but I occasionally get emails now that say like, hey Resorty, I'm in Paris. I have a job here now. Hey Resorty, I've moved to Uzbekistan, right? This kind of thing. And it's weird to think that I've had a little part in the story of people who are from all over the place. Same with you all, I suppose. You're this little network and web of people everywhere, and I get to be part of your stories too, and that's a really, really nice thing. So thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I have no other stories today because yesterday was the first day I had no grading or preparing for school in the past, I don't know, 6 months or so. And that was quite nice. It was quite nice to have an evening where we spent time with that student and then came home and did the crossword. And, so the student we spent time with last night is someone who watches the stream sometimes too. And he said to Noms, Resorty does the crossword puzzle on stream. I had this idea that the two of you sat down together in the evenings in the crossword puzzle. He actually just does it himself? Because in class I mentioned that one of the key facts you need to know about me is that my wife and I do the crossword puzzle every single day. And he assumed that meant we do it together, which of course we do. And so last night we took a little photo we're going to send him later of the two of us solving the crossword puzzle together. Because how sad it would be if we each did it independently and it wasn't a bonding experience for us. It'd be unfortunate. Wendy, hello friend, good to see you. Klaus, you moved to a new part of Kansas. Hey, I'm sure in an earlier era that'd be the most amazing thing in the world. You went how far? You went farther than a person can walk in a day? Klaus, that's amazing. Good job. Hey Dory, good to see you today, my friend. All right. So this morning while deciding what game to play, I was actually thinking of Stellaris Nexus. Stellaris Nexus is a game I do intend to play at some point. The only concern I have is that it's a board game. So it's meant to be a multiplayer Stellaris spin-off. Main Stellaris is multiplayer also, but it's a less time-intensive and less rule-bound version of Stellaris, apparently. And I like that idea, and I want to stream it. I want to play it with you all. The only issue is the only other time I've played a board game on Twitch was, I don't know, about 3 or 4 weeks back, maybe a month back. It was some like, hey, we're in space and we're repairing our spaceship board game. And it got so repetitive so fast. So I worry the Stellaris game may not be the best of streaming content, but we'll check it out. We might play it next week and see what happens. Because apparently the reviews are coming in slowly, and Stellaris Nexus is looking like it's fun for a certain niche of people. Am I part of that niche? Who knows? Are you all? Who knows? But we'll figure it out together eventually. Okay, I think that's all my words. I think that's what I got for now. So let's go ahead and pop over, begin playing today's game, and then we'll chit-chat some more as we go along. I'll be jonesing all day long for more Against the Storm, I'm sure. But between now and then, let's play some Mind Over Magic. You'll notice the tentacle beast of dreams and terror in the middle. I don't exactly remember what the canonical version of that beast is. But what I do remember is this game is composed of 3 phases in some sense. Part of it is a builder. You have to build up a school for wizards and witchcraft. Insert your Harry Potter jokes here. Second, you need to educate all of your students. And as an educator, I love that kind of thing. So educate all of the students to raise them in various levels of magic and so on. And then the third phase. And the third phase is what I love so very much. In the third phase, you send your students off to a graduation examination where they go use their magic to do battle against dungeons. And in these dungeons, you as a player can't do anything. You just have to watch them live and die, survive, thrive, and otherwise. And I am such a fan of that. And if they get through their mission, they graduate. And if they don't, well, hopefully we've taken out insurance money on them. We'll see. Nubby Tubby, welcome back, friend. How's it going? Hey, and Grobzilla, thank you for the continuing subscription. Happy day, Resorty. Cthulhu is good. Cthulhu is great. May the Elder Gods reward us for our blasphemous behavior. I love it. I love it, Grobzilla. Thank you for your kindness. It's good having you here. Mind Over Magic is a game where you build your own school for mages. You don't directly control the mages, however. Instead, you place objects for them to build and select tasks that need to be done based on priorities you set. You'll need to experiment, fail, remodel, and try again. Even though there's danger and pressure, the game is designed to let you try and try again, even without restarting. So I believe what that's saying is, my students will die, but I will thrive. More grist for the mill. Alright, we can take relaxed or relentless. Well, tell me the difference. In relaxed, take your time to explore and experiment. Danger lurks, but well-managed mages can handle it. Great for newer players, or those wanting to experience the game with less pressure. You have 3 staff, the fog advances slower. Oh, right. So part of the base building element is you have to collect resources from the surface of your school, but evil comes in more and more and more on both sides of the map, and something has to happen to drive the evil back. I don't recall what though. A maximum of 2 concurrent events, and you start with 3 research: a chest, a food item, and a planter of some sort, a farm maybe. Or we choose relentless mode. The fog swiftly encloses your school and the underschool roils with danger. Schools must be built differently every game. Additional challenges for players who have played Mind Over Magic or other colony sim games before. Only 2 starting staff, the fog comes faster, 3 events instead of 2, fully trained students gain a relentless boredom conviction penalty. So, once you've taken all the classes, you gotta go do something in your life, and room keywords are shuffled. Okay, so this is half me. I have played Mind Over Magic in early access. I've played a tremendous number of colony sim games. I don't understand these bottom 2 events, or bottom 2 indicators here. I worry we'll fall apart very quickly on that, but I will try the harder difficulty and we'll see what happens. If we fall apart, if it's terrible, if I'm not having fun, we'll go to the other mode, but for now we'll start here. Fernanthus, oh gosh, I threw my pen. Fernanthus, it's good to see you, my friend. I hope the flying pen didn't hit the microphone, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's start our game and see what is what here in the Mind Over Magic. Also, you'll recall for the last game, I ensmallened myself down here. Ensmallened myself. Hey, look at that. If I go up here, it's not happening now. So there's a way to get my green screen to act up, but I ensmallened myself to play the last game. I'm not sure if I should re-embiggen myself. Possibly. We'll see how it goes once the UI is up. I never know how large to be. Alright, once a school stood here, we hoped it could stand as a bulwark against the fog, but our wards proved too weak. I love this sentence because the word wards has 2 meanings, right? Either a way of restraining or a student. I expect that warden is the common between the 2, the common reference between the 2. But I hope that's meant in both ways. The mana font is corrupted and all seems lost. Rebuild the school, train brilliant new mages, brave the horrors of the underschool. You'll need quick wits and resilience to survive. Though my body is long gone, my spirit yet lingers and will serve you faithfully. Archibald, the founder of Necromancer's Towers. Our school is called Necromancer's Towers. This seems pretty evil, That's cool, though. Or we can rename the school. Okay, we must choose a new name. So I need your help, friends, choosing a name other than Necromancer's Tower. Hello to you, Fernanthus. How's it going, my friend? Nope, I already said hi to you. Sorry. Hello, Slivers. How's it going? You're all one person to me. Slivers, hello, friend. Hope everybody good one for sure. Goat Prince, that's weird. We're not doing that at all. Or I'm not using that name. No weird names. So something involving my name, perhaps. So Z can sound like S, kind of. So it'd be the Riz Shul. That's weird. Riz Shul. Something involving magic. So Rizzard is always popular, like Wizard Rizzard. So the Rizzard's school tower. Rizzard's Tower. All right, I like that. That works very well, Nubby. Thank you for the help. Rizzard's Tower. Glorious. All right, very good. Thanks for the help on that one. So Archibald apparently started a place called the Rizzard's Tower instead. All right, here we get to choose our starting staff. I believe there are 3, maybe 4 of these classes or species, maybe even more than that. So the different kinds of characters are of different races. Humans, initially, humans with magic talent have large reserves of mana and 1 extra death save. So we have a character who is in charge of being a human. This character also has tenacity, restores 2 mana every hour, and Assemble Spirit Bronze Medallion, assembles faster. I don't know what that means by any means whatsoever. They begin with a level 1 Water Wand, Soak, and Torrent. Yeah, so it's the case that there's a tremendous number of little fiddly things here. This character has 3 of 3 something. Is that the death save? So they can save their death 3 times. Whereas Stanley over here, who's a Vivified, a race of former quilted servants. So quilted are people made of straw, I believe, who somehow gain sentience. Nobody knows how. High HP and will eat just about anything. So the quilted are helpful creatures stitched together from pieces of the dead. Alright, I don't know what's inside of them. I want to say straw still. But yes, that's apparently the skin of the dead, not grandma's quilting fabric. Stitched stomach mean Vivified gets no conviction penalties or bonuses from eating. They prefer to eat the lowest quality food available. So Stanley will eat bad food. He is a wizard of darkness. So water and dark. Permanently increases character's conviction, which conviction is mental state. And bolstered tenacity, more mana. I got no idea. So, you know what? So +5 power to attack spells, +0 the same. We're just going to take these characters. I'm going to rename them after today's 2 subscribers. So Cortraption, thank you for being here, Cortraption. You will be our first mage. I'm going to leave you as a human, but we'll reroll your appearance a few times. I'd like you to have a blue outfit to match your blue water wand. I do not know if we'll change wands throughout, but first blue character we're seeing is you. All right, there you are with your nerdy little glasses. Hello, Cor, how's it going? And then Big Boy Stanley, you'll be named Grobzilla, which is a good name for a giant creature. And you have a dark wand. Your clothes are already dark looking, but is there a purple color instead? Too royal. Much better. Okay, we got our starting characters. You might be stuck with the wand you start with. Jester, thank you for that. And Unnamed Comet, thank you for the Prime sub. It's good to have you here. Thank you for being a friend all the way through. All right, so this might be a disaster. Let's find out. Our school is founded. Welcome to the school. We have a student summoner, we have a mana font, and we have the Book of Ritual. So I was vaguely remembering when we played this in demo mode, one could go up, up, up and find things. Maybe it's the tutorial first. We'll see. Eric the Barbaric. I like that rhyme. That's nice. Eric the Barbaric. Thank you for the generous follow. Good seeing you here. All right, let's learn about repelling the fog. A destructive, malevolent miasma, the fog surrounds the school, drawing closer each nightfall. The fog will destroy most furnishings in its path. If the fog washes over the school is destroyed, and the game ends. Pushing it out further will reveal new resources to use and dangers to avoid. Force the fog to retreat by performing the Repel Fog ritual at the mana font. Okay, so that is our first mission. Hello to mana fonts. Restores mana for mages. Performing Repel Fog rituals purifies the mana fonts, forcing the fog to retreat and revealing more land and advanced resources. So we see in the bottom left here that there is fog, repelled, and light, and where it is also. There are rituals and properties and tasks. So repelling the fog just pushes the fog back. It takes one staff 5 minutes to do this. There's then superior version also. That though requires gut berries and wood. All right, we drive it back. Oh, this is new. This is new. So you put some person on the job. Cortraption, you will do this work. There you are. You are now the steward of the font. Can I change your title? No, unfortunately not. Back it goes. Performing Repel Fog ritual. Very good. Friends have been live now for half an hour. It's time for our first little ad break. A little cliffhanger here. We'll see the fog go by. During the first ad break, we'll do some crossword puzzle. You'll miss nothing of the game. And time for a new crossword puzzle today. Today's puzzle is a Thursday puzzle, so let's go very, very quickly. Hopefully, we'll see. Also, let me mention that, as I said in the opening, I've got to leave early today. The university has a special activity I should go to. It starts at noon, so I'll have to leave at 11:30 or so my time. A novel thing to bring on vacation. Probably a beach read, I'm guessing. Compassionate and Kind. I have no idea, too long. Because there's so many longs in a row, let's move to the downs and see what happens. A Different World star Lisa. Is that Lisa Bonet? Possibly. Baby newts are called Erts, I believe. Banking device that requires a PIN, the ATM. A Blank Guevara, Tony-winning role for Mandy Patinkin in Evita. It's Che. With that said, I don't think the character in Evita is explicitly called Che Guevara. I believe his name is just Che, and there's been substantial debate over whether the character is actually Guevara. Because some years back, Ricky Martin played this role and sang at the Tonys. I remember looking it up and being very curious whether it was actually Che Guevara. Che is the narrator in the show. We'll look up in a little bit. Anyway, collarless pullover tops with a few buttons. Collarless pullover tops. Not collarless, sorry, collarless. So the word hoodie comes to mind, but I think a hoodie, has a hood. I'm not sure. 10 to 1 and 3 to 2 with ratios. Members of the Iroquoian people of whom a great lake is named. Man, Thursdays are easy. They're the Eries. Lots and lots are a ton, a load. I'll put ton in, we'll see. A room with a comfy couch, maybe the den. Okay, compassionate and kind. Warm-hearted, possibly. But ATM is definitely right. Soft-hearted. It's F's, not Erts. Sorry. Goody good. Just glad I could help. You're fine, Dogberry. Just glad I could help. Isn't me... Don't mention it. There we go. Sneaker ties or just laces, of course. Claim that can complicate a property sales a lien. Blank King Cole is old King Cole. I almost said Nat King Cole. Hope that's not right. Yard, foot, or inch are all units. Top corporate brass or CEOs. Canadian singer-songwriter Paul. Is Paul Anka Canadian? I didn't know if so. Soirees where supper is served. It is indeed Nat King Cole. Can they dinner parties? Where to go for instruction in ballet and jazz? They're both dance, so dance school. Hold one ground. Hold one ground. So that could be both, militarily refuse to cede no man's land, etc. Could also be to refuse to argue some other view. It could be like not getting blown away in the wind. Who knows? Takes a stand, I suspect. Takes a stand. Good. Artificial fishing bait's a lure. Gift wrapping adhesive is tape, and so Paul Anka is correct here. Nice. Classic TV brand is RCA. North Pole bagful. Santa brings toys. It's a cursing cover-up. The bleep button is pushed when you need to cover up a curse. And a serpentine fish that can swim backward, the ever-popular eel. Okay, ad break 1 is done. A pretty good start. I believe we'll get this one knocked out without too much trouble next ad break, probably. All right, the fog is now being driven back. The game said 5 minutes or so this casting will take. It can't possibly be 5 real-world minutes. Yeah, that's 5 minutes right there. So behold, we've driven out the fog for now. It retreats to the very edge of the world. And again, every night it will push out more and more and more. Actually push in more and more and more. Hey, Game Urchin, thank you very much for your help on that one. Or your kindness either way. Whichever way, Game Urchin, good to see you. All right, so I wonder what it takes to drive back the fog consistently. Maybe each cast is only 1 hour, not 5 hours? Cool, good to know. Hello, CS Prof. You're finished grading your finals? I finished 2 nights ago. Feels so good. Good luck finishing up yourself, my friend. So be driven back. Up here we now see our good friend Archibald. Archibald, member of the Raven cult staff. He is the founder of this whole place. Nice. Here are basic controls. To control the camera, hold right click and drag about or use WASD, mouse wheel up and down to zoom in and out. In the top left, one will see tutorial bouncing is the feed. Key information is found in the feed. In the bottom of the square are time controls. Pause the game by pressing space. Speed goes up and down with Q and E. Wow, I'm so used to Q and E being rotating keys. In this game, though, it's faster and slower. I guarantee I'll push tab to go faster and slower, and 1, 2, 3, and only then where it's Q and E. The bottom left and right of the screen have various tools, views, and information to explore. Many will be explained in subsequent tutorials. Exit any menu or selection by hitting the escape key. Nothing selected, escape key brings up the pause menu. Good stuff. It wasn't a tower? Oh, don't worry. There will be a tower here presently. This is the floor. There was once a school here. It was destroyed, but we will rebuild it. Now, collecting resources. Mind over magic is based on indirect control over mages. Mark tasks for mages to accomplish on objects in the world, and they'll proceed to tackle those tasks according to priorities. Select objects in the world by clicking on them. Action buttons will appear next to the pane on the bottom left. Example includes mine, all mine, on stone outcrops, chop on sun shadow trees, and hunt on the dire rats. Hello, Dougster. Once an action button is toggled on, mages will take care of that task. If they have many tasks to accomplish, you can prioritize the task by using a different task level. Like auction not included, we love it. Or edit a mage's individual priorities using the priorities tool, Shift+2. There's no way I will ever remember that hotkey. Shift+2 to get priorities tool. Collecting resources from objects in the world is necessary to construct a school. Pushing the fog away also reveals more and more varied resources to exploit. Alright, good. We got things done. It is time to exploit the world above. So, over here, what do we see? This is one thing I forgot about the game that I absolutely love. One can zoom way on out and also way on in. Look at the rats. Look at the rats. We love it. Daltris, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. How's it going? Okay, I have no idea what to start with, so we'll just harvest this. G key to harvest. And there may be some way to select all, but I'm not seeing it right now. So I'm okay with just clicking through. We are harvesting a rat, and as we click the rat, we saw there that The rats can be eaten whole by wolfkin. We have no wolfkins quite yet. Game Merchant says, this already smells like a new edition of the Steam collection. Magic means no pipe spaghetti. Gosh, I hope so. Yeah, I'm deeply, deeply hopeful this will not go the way of auction not included, with pipe spaghetti everywhere and just a absolute feeling of sadness for not understanding physics. But we'll see what happens. Whoops. And you see that, at least on the surface, Archibald the Founder is able to use, I believe, a very, very strong wand to... Can we see your wand here? A ghostly wand from long, long ago. Doesn't say how it works. Archibald is a special character, so I'm not going to name him after every of you, or any of you. I'm going to call him me instead. So the name's going to be Rizabald. And unfortunately, the bald spot is growing. So this is a preemptive name. Someday Rizabald will be with us all. I'm curious if the game's going to tell me at some point to go ahead and begin building something. If not, I'll just do it myself. But drive everything back a bit. Alright, if we want to build, what can we build? So we can make a hallway opening if we want to. We don't have enough stone yet. Double-click item, select multiple same item. Ulfric, thank you. I was thinking briefly, man, if I have to click on every single one of these, it would take forever. Behold the trees! Behold cutting them down. Oh, thank goodness on that. I really appreciate the help there. All the stone also. Oh, it would have taken forever. Alright, so in-ray stone. We still have no stone. These are stone pieces we're removing. That's metal, actually. That's sinew. That is stone there, so someone will get to the stone eventually. I'm going to make that a higher priority. 5 is highest, 1 is lowest. I love it. The balding buff is more magic, more damage, but 1 less hair. This raises the Sorite's paradox, rather. How many hairs are you allowed to have and still be bald? Or still have hair? When do you become bald? And then when do you become hairy again? Because Homer Simpson has three hairs. And we say Homer Simpson is bald. So, I don't know. Alright, time to learn of construction. Hey, Roll, good seeing you. Thank you very much. The build palette, number 1, in the bottom left bar, can be used to spend resources to create objects in the world. The first step toward building a school on our foundation is selecting construction from the build tool. Wall and roof pieces can be used to create rooms. Left click to place the first block, then move the mouse and left click again to complete placement. Placing them instructs available mages to gather necessary materials and bring them to the construction site to build out our school. Canceling a placement, deconstructing construction is one hell of a sentence, I love that. Or disassembling a completed furnishing will refund all resources spent, so don't be afraid to experiment. They will only use materials that are available to them, so separately ordering mages to collect resources is a prerequisite to construction assembly. See collecting resource tutorial for help. We already know how to do that, we're good. If you lose 51% of your hair, you're then bald. Does it matter where the hair is from? Because if I were to pull out every other hair plus 1 on my head, I would then have lost 51% of my hair. But if I evenly distribute the 51 or 50 plus 1, 50% plus 1 hairs, would I then look bald or not bald? I refuse to actually test this. I refuse to find out. Alright, so we need to build ye a wall first. I remember loving this part of the game, because when you go to make a roof, it gets real silly real fast. But there is wall number 1, and I wish to put a door in wall number 1 also to keep the evil outside. And I know in some games, like Terraria, I believe, it's a good idea to have a little lip so enemies can't walk right into your base. This time, I'm less sure it's necessary. Also, look at Grobzilla working. Look at Rizabald working. Good job, guys. Good job. I'm allowed to make a collection box of some sort. We do not know how to store anything yet. Also, we can make cots, so it might be good to have 2 places for our people to sleep. I'm just going to throw them in the middle for right now. Also in this game, you have a whole building grid, so the game indicates depth, and I really, really like that a lot, because there are many games that have, I don't know, that have just like flatness. There's no third dimension. This game, though, tries very hard to have 3 dimensions, and I think it's a nice idea. Over here, we have ourselves a wall built. That said, we need more stone to keep it going. Oh, we have 10 stone. They're getting it all done. I have no idea in what order things are built. I was guessing it based on placement, but that seems less the case here. So we placed that well before we placed this. Maybe this is too tall for them to get to? Not sure. Hello, Trinoishi. I was about to, or Nushi, I'm about to turn off the TV and head out, but you want a deep philosophical conversation on what it is to be bald. That's what I can offer you. Guaranteed. A philosophical conversation on things that do not matter, namely baldness. Yeah, we will raise this roof even higher at some point. For now, though, I'm okay just starting with this. I'll make a little door here also. And I believe we can prioritize different characters differently. So much like Oxygen Not Included, we can see here what each person is good at. Also, now that I see how the game is laid out, I think I'm going to move myself over to here. I'll be sitting atop the menu screen that will always be here. Up a little bit more, down a little bit more. Is that perfect? Oh, it's perfect. And let me embiggen myself slightly. All right, very good. Now, which side of the screen would you all like to be on? This is chat. Do you want chat here, number 1, or here, number 2? Here, number 1, here, number 2. I prefer number 2, but you let me know which one you like more. You like number 1 more. You like looking to the middle of the screen. See, I like imagining you all off to the side, because you're actually off to the side. Looking to the stream. Strong desire for 1? Alright. Most of you are saying 1, so we'll stay with 1. Very good. Thank you for help. Alright. Wait, one person is voting over and over again. Do 1. Alright. So different characters have different abilities, or... Let me go up one more click. Boop. Different levels of ability in... Uh-oh. Unselect. Shift 2, not Control 2. So when it comes to constructing, which is here, Contraption and Grobzilla are best at these things. So I'm going to say, Contraption, you will be the builder-in-chief after the alchemy is done. Grobzilla, you're in charge of the cleaning, my friend. And then you'll help with quilting also. What is quilting? Required for use of dark to create undead helpers. So Grobzilla is already an undead helper, but they want more undead helpers. Hey, Nushi, thank you very much for the generous subscription. The philosophy of baldness or remembering name pronunciation is worth a sub. Happy holidays to you. My apologies for saying your name wrong for one moment, or wrongly for one moment, but very glad to have you here. And thank you for supporting the stream as you do. So looks like we can build up to this level so far. Higher than that is inaccessible. Or we don't have the resources for it. I'm not sure what's being indicated there, but let's go ahead and raise the priority on getting the stones. So I'm actually double select those. Double select all of the large outcroppings. It is hard to double click far out. Let's go in instead. There we go. And mine all those priority 5. Good. Hey, Cajun Killa. Thank you for the resubscription for 1 full year. Thank you very much. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I've heard from so many people that yes, it is. Now, with that said, as many of you know, I have never, ever, ever seen Die Hard. Okay, the height here seems to be based on do you have the resources for it, as opposed to how high they can reach. Oh, that's a fun sound. Allow me to stand here for a while and just make this sound over and over again. It's like the marimba for pipes in Auction Not Included. That's great. That's great. Hey, Chip Larone, thank you for the resub also. 35 months. It's amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So 2 more here also. And are we going to say, oops, that's floor. Are we going to say this is a high enough first floor, or do you all want it even higher still? They are asymmetrical. Of the many things that are allowed in this channel, that is not one. Looks nice. What kind of sub-goal would be necessary for a die-hard watch party for the holidays? I don't do sub-goals. I've never ever said, if you give me X amount of money, then I will do X kind of thing for you as a community. I don't know. I don't know. Between now and the new year, I don't want to put a number on it. I don't want to put a number on it, because that would get weird then. Ulfric, you like the idea of 7 height. Okay, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We did it! We got 7. Nice. And we could throw a roof on top of it now, or go for a floor, and then past that, I don't know. Like, I have no desire not to watch Negations Are Hard. It's not that I have a desire not to watch Die Hard. I just never quite got to it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure on it. We'll have a higher floor. We need to have some kind of support in the middle, I believe. So, would a free hallway do it? No. For right now, we don't have any kind of, what might we call it? Pillars? So make a wall in the middle here. And sure, that looks good. And they'll put another door on that as well. Or hallway. I don't know if people need privacy. We'll throw the hallway in for now. Yes to a Die Hard Christmas movie? Okay. We could do an Amazon watch together, I suppose, which I've never done before. But that way anyone who has Amazon Prime can watch it together. Or we can do an illegal watch party over on Discord. I don't know. You prefer doorways to hallways? Okay, I'm trying to try that instead. Like, I know I could like stream it and you all could watch with me over on Discord, but then the federales will come get me. And I don't want to get deported. So we'll see what happens. Alright, I saw stairs also. How do we distinguish between spiral stairs and stairs? So spiral stairs creates pathways through walls and floors to traverse the school vertically. Or stair creates pathways through walls and floors to traverse the school vertically. So it's 3 wood or 1 wood. Let's try the 3 wood and see what it looks like. And we'll put it at the very back side of this thing. That's not permitted. It has to be at the middle rank, perhaps? Yeah, I can't bring it forward. When it goes back, it gets cranky. So, sure. Upsy daisy. Unreachable object. Oh. So because we built the wall and didn't yet build the door, which we do have wood for, people can't get to their bedrooms. So I need to wait until this gets handled. It's not on Prime. Okay, Klaus. In that case, I'll need to show it illegally over on Discord. Maybe. I don't know how I think about copyright these days. It's very confusing to me. I wonder what else we really need to have before we get students here. The game does not tell me what to do next. So let's keep making our little house here. Get our roof upstairs also. Eventually we'll have to drive the terrible evil back. Alright, 7 height again on that side. Same over here. 7 height there. The door's been built. Unreachable object is way up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 can't be reached. We'll figure out eventually. Dogbray, I enjoy that you have emoticons that are wee-oo. I need to make more emotes. Maybe I should make my emoticons involve, like, the stream police. We have enough open emote slots that I could have very, very silly emotes created, possibly. Phoenix Kisses. A common plant with magical properties. Sure, let's get those. More stone, get that. I think we've done a fairly good job of clearing out everything on the left-hand side here. The right-hand side we've largely not covered at all so far. Oh, because the stairs are not completed, they can't reach the top wall here. Got it. Now, if I bring the stair up even more, they'll definitely be able to reach it. But we'll see what happens. That'll get made, and then we will create the roof. The roof will be created. Now, I recall that the roof here gets mighty, mighty silly. You can't just have a plain old... Oh, you can! Okay, it's slightly off, though. If I want to have it of a certain distance across, it then gets a little kinky wonkus. Kinky wampus? I don't recall to say that word. The fog advances. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I guess it's a wizard tower, so it's going to look silly, but that's okay. And that gives us space to build ever higher, too. How wonky does it get? That's right. How wonky does it get? So, no wonk. It is perfect. I want you to be dragged to adjust. I am dragging. The dragging does nothing. I've dragged this part over also. If I go from there to there with no wonk, it looks normal. But I'm guessing we should maximize the wonk. You like the wonk button? What does max wonk look like? Supreme wonkiness. I'm guessing we're going to keep building higher, so we'll eventually tear us down. For now, maximum wonkiness is desirable. And the very top part is not supported. They need some walls or pillars or something. We should put up another level here of floor, and someone gets the attic, I suppose. A good old attic for everybody. You all love the wonk slider? Me too. It's a good bit of fun. Alright, so again with the floor, I guess beginning there and going across like so. And then we'll need, presumably, another level of wall and another continuing spiral stair. Okay, once the stair is built, you can't select it, it looks like. I should probably worry about the fog advancing. Probably. Okay, unfortunately, the spiral staircase is in a place that it can't quite work out. Unless people can, like, go Little Mario and climb out of there. Huh. If I destroy that one piece there... That's right, they've destroyed the one piece. May I then connect this slightly differently? So there's enough space there to get out. So, once you make a roof once... Alright, now it's fine. I was thinking it was going to be, once you place the roof once, each new piece needs to be kind of wonky also. But no, that is perfection. And then a little bit more floor is needed again. Beautiful. It's like a barn raising now. Absolutely a barn raising. Get all of our Amish neighbors together. Also, because Archibald's a ghost, he works 24/7, it looks like. Never gonna stop. This wall looks like half constructed. We'll see how it goes. Alright, and then the mightiest of walls splits these off. Or maybe I should hold off on walls until I know how I want to subdivide each floor. I guess for now we put the big one in here. And see what happens afterwards. We also need to have a door. Okay. There's a non-mage corpse with a small carcass. It's probably from killing one of the rats out here. Unsure. Okay. Still unreachable objects. All of that. Hey, Miss D, good seeing you. What's this? It's called Mind Over... Wait, Magic Over Mind? Mind Over Magic? What's the game called? It's a game called Mind Over Magic. It is a absolutely delightful game. Is the reason I made this floor so tall? Did I? Is it more than 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's just the roof. I think I started the roof with an up as opposed to straight across. And so I gave it one more floor there. All right. Well, we'll see how it looks. Who needs symmetry? Not this guy. All right. The red here, I believe, means the fog is going to take that over. So 2 days until destruction means 2 days until the whole school is destroyed. Is it time to drive back the evil once more? We can't. One must have 25 wood to drive away the fog. This pure driving away requires more gut berries and even more wood. So it retreats a great distance versus a short distance. For right now, the short distance is probably fine. Just needs more wood. Now, I do wonder, will we run out of trees soon enough? Also, I hope that my little ghost friend is able to get the wood cut down on the other side. Once he finishes his work here, probably. Oh, he's mining on the railroad all the livelong day. I may have already made all the big stones level 5 also. So I should lower that some. A Wookiee Bandit, welcome back again. How was your stream recently? And thank you so much for the generous subscription. You're welcome from the raid. Yep, you're welcome from the raid. Always happy to help people out. Thanks for coming by and saying thank you. It's very generous. And you didn't need to subscribe, but you did. And thank you for that so much. You wonder if pushing back the shadow restores the land under it. Yeah, the game said that new resources are revealed when you drive back. And I'm looking forward to seeing what one gets. Oh, I guess over here I can see trees. So I'll probably get access to those trees as things are driven back. That's good. How's Mind Over Magic? I'm just starting the game. I'm really enjoying it so far. In particularly, we'll eventually have students and send them into the depths to fight. I was hoping the depths were going down nigh infinitely, but I'm just zoomed in. When I zoom out, you can see there aren't that many levels yet, but students can go and auto-battle down below. For right now, though, it's just a fun little builder for us. That's a good time. So I love the different animations, the different kinds of spells that people cast in order to do the work they need to do. So Rizabald here is chopping down that tree, bit by bit by bit. Is the reason floors are 7 units high? So there's no requirement. It was just someone in chat said 7 high is preferred. And there probably is a reason for that, but I have no idea what it is for this. Yeah, we'll find out eventually. We have enough wood now to drive back the storm. So I'm going to ask someone to do that. Okay, Contraption has a 10-point bonus to driving back the storm. I wonder if that is because they've done it once before. If I add in the other characters, it's still 1 hour, no matter how many are put there. But additional staff working each give 10 points more in repel. It's only 1 hour. Let's have the whole team do it. Go fam, go. Now, is Rizabald allowed to go into the school and downstairs? All right, welcome to downstairs. Here they are casting. Oh, there they go. Let's watch the fog be repelled in a moment here. This might be a waste, because we're exposing things we're not going to be able to get to, probably. I'll increase game speed for this bit. Maximum speed. No wand shaper built. So we need to build wand shapers for rituals. Oh, there it goes. That's as far as it went. So how long is a space? Because that was plus 30 additional points of repel. Now, maybe it doesn't stack, actually. But it went on both sides, I'm guessing. So we got more space now. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. They want a wand shaper. So crafts wands from magical components using rituals of the student summoner to summon new students to the school. Used by wizards to cast spells, permanently binds to a destined student. So each student gets one and only one. Yeah, one and only one of the wands. What is the wand maker thing? A furniture? That's cots. A crafting? There it is. So the wand shaper needs wood and stone and sinew also. 2 sinew. I believe we get that from indentiting the little rats here. Hello, rats. You get killed next. Okay, we have 1 room created after all of that. So number 1, let's learn about rooms. They're fundamental building blocks of the school. Enclosing a space using a combination of walls, floors, roofs will automatically create a room. Roofs are cheap, quick to assemble, and prevent the rain. Floors, a bit more expensive, but let your mages traverse them. Walls provide support for the school. Walls are our donors, helping us maintain this school. You can always deconstruct blocks to recoup the full resource cost. Don't be afraid to build a roof for now and tear it down later when you need more space to grow. In addition to providing shelter, rooms can allow new rituals and tasks to be performed at furnishings in the room, as well as improving learning. The type of room created is based on size, location, contents, and shape. Open the room view, F1, to browse the currently available types of rooms. Okay, it's a schoolroom. Sounds pretty basic, that. Bottom right, though, we can see all the different kinds of rooms. There are classrooms and bedrooms and dining rooms and workshops and rec rooms and medical rooms and ritual rooms and miscellaneous. Let's learn about bedrooms. So different levels of bedrooms. Austere up to bedchamber. So to have an austere bedroom, one needs to have a cot, and it must be skewed. Skewed. Okay, so I wonder if that means a room like this is skewed, because it's not exactly a box. We'll see, we'll see. Hey, Pneumatic Jam, this game has stuff. There's so much stuff. Maximum stuffitude. Hello, Che. You're curious about the actual quality of this game. I'm enjoying it so far. It's definitely early access, so one's not sure. These people, though, ruined Elder Scrolls Legends. I never played Elder Scrolls Legends. In what way was it ruined? It's just a matter of they made it like pay to win. Did they monetize too many things? Did they make it unbalanced? I don't ever want to besmirch a games company I don't know, but I'm curious. Let's learn about stairs next. Stairs provide a way to move between floors. A stair can only be placed at the back of the school and rises at a 45-degree angle relative to the floor. They cut through walls and floors to create a path. A spiral stair rises vertically in a spiral pattern and will cut through the floors. Okay, so spiral stairs can't go through walls where staircases can do so. Also, it seems quite dark in here. We're liable to be eaten by a grue. So various kinds of torches. Red and blue and green. The different colors seem not to do anything in particular. It's probably just, do you want a color code? And then past that, Viscera and wood are needed. They lower luxury. So darkness is a luxury here. A good call on the game music being very quiet. Let me go and turn up the master volume on my computer. And then also, may I make the volume louder here? That's as loud as it goes, unfortunately. So we'll see. Our lamp's a piece of furniture. They're shown as lighting, not furniture. The furniture's up here. The cot is furniture. These might be furniture. I'm not sure. And we need to make it a viscera or viscera or viscera. All of them take viscera and wood. And that's frankly disgusting. But we'll see. As we come along now and we begin creating more and collecting more, I should probably be a bit more discerning on what I collect and when. Also, Resorty, you dum-dum, I should be collecting from out here when the fog is driven back, and then nearer by when the fog is taken over territory. Except it's a far walk away. I'm now not sure what I should be doing. Except I'm supposed to build the wand shaper thing. Did we get another viscera yet? We can see over here. We have 2 viscera. We need 2 sinew, though. The rat is dying. Are we guaranteed sinew? Or is it a, we got sinew, awesome. So the wand shaper can now be built. It's used to summon new students. So when I put it in here with the student summoner, I have no idea if that's a good idea. But I look forward to getting some students here soon enough. As the building continues to be built. I believe this is built only with wood, and it's actually stone. I'm sorry, the floors are wood and stone. The walls are just stone. We have some of both still. We're good. Nimac Jam, remember when is your house replaced right now? Absolutely. This is our wide open room. If it rains, we got problems. The wind is probably blowing in. It's all very sad, this place. But it's a beginning place of learning. That's what counts. Look forward to having another character here soon who can do more work. That'll be good. That'll be very, very good. Che, the problem with your favorite game is that Sparky Pants made expansions that didn't match the game identity, ruining balance. Yeah, I know this is a problem in a whole bunch of card games. I think Hearthstone has a similar problem, where the original cards were balanced a certain way, and then to encourage people to buy new cards in Hearthstone, they introduced more and more mechanics. And I understand that any free-to-play game needs some incentive for people to spend money on it, or else there often is not a reason to develop it, especially big corporations like Blizzard. But I played a Hearthstone for the first, I don't know, year or so it was out, always off-stream, and I really enjoyed it. I got a bunch of cards and decks I really liked, but then the expansions came out and I got kind of bummed on that, so now I don't play it anymore. But that's fine. I'm not really into card games that much anyway. Alright, you are going to build the Wand Shaper. Carrying viscera in its hands. That's pretty gross. Well, I can't use, like, magical teleportation. Not teleportation, levitation, rather. Like, Baby Yoda does. Also Big Boy Yoda, I suppose. There it goes. There it goes. A Vumbra. Or V-Umbra, either way. Thanks for the follow. How's it going? Is Viscera gross to an undead? That's a very good point. Maybe the undead finds, like, flowers and apple pie disgusting. Where Viscera is exactly what they prefer. Good call. Good call. I am desperately concerned that I built my starting barn way, way too large here. Also, I wonder if anyone's starting tower does not look like a barn, or if barn is just the standard starting shape. I'm guessing as time goes by, we're going to have an absolutely gigantic... Let me be overly confident for a moment. As time goes by, we're going to have an absolutely gigantic wizarding tower here, with many, many rooms. For right now, though, we got this thing, and that's okay. I probably want to move the bedrooms upstairs, and I believe the character said they want to have a private bedroom ultimately. So F1 shows what bedrooms can be again. And so private quarters want privacy and lofted. I know what the word lofted means for right now, namely, or for my own life, namely if there's like a bunk bed or a bed with something underneath it like a desk or some kind of storage. But I don't know what it means in this game right now. The dormitory is a place where students can sleep together, must have 3 beds together, requires a window. They define the keywords below. Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lofted means taller than wide. Hey, thank you so much, Exist, for seeing that. And hello, sir. Thank you for saying I look dapper. You're the second person today to say that this outfit looks especially nice. To me, it's the same as always, but I'm glad it looks nice to you. Good seeing you, sir. So we probably want separate bedrooms for the staff members, and then a dormitory for the students, at least initially. Sounds good. That sounds good. Again, lofted, though, requires taller than it is wide. Now, is that actually desirable? Or... So bedroom requires just privacy, must have a window, can have up to 2 beds, one must be at least plain, and must have some luxury. No cots allowed. Alright, we'll see. Our summoner has been built. So first things first, the crafting. Crafting furnishings can be used to create all sorts of helpful items for the school. In the crafting tab on the crafting station, select a recipe from any that have been unlocked. Each recipe in the orders queue can be reordered by clicking and dragging the 3 dots on the side. It's also possible to adjust details on each order to pause or unpause, change quality, set an order, etc. Alright, so we need to have some wands. And there are quite a few I can possibly make. The fire, the water, the earth, the air, the dark wand, the nature wand, and the lightning wand. How on earth do I choose among these? I guess we can see what each one does. So currently Cortraption is a water mage, and Grobzilla is a dark mage. I'm vaguely remembering when we played the demo of this game that the teachers teach best in their home school. It's not homeschooling, but in their home school. So my guess is we should make students who have water and dark for now, so they have the best possible learning. Now with that said, what does fire do? I cast Fireball into the darkness. No, it's Magic Missile, sorry. That just does damage, with bonus to critical hit chance. Second, we have Vengeance. Add Retaliation to one's allies. Retaliation wins a mage's attack, they damage back. And then Fireball 2. So various attacking, and then a Flame Shield 2. The Water Wand has Torrent. Attacks an enemy, deals 10 damage attacking from back row. So water person's gotta be in the back row. I like it. Soak. Attacks an enemy and lowers their power and speed, so kind of weakening spell or a debuff. And lastly, Torrent. Deals more damage in the back row. I want to make at least one water wand for now. The Earth, Wind, and Fire. Hulk Smash number 1. It deals more damage at full HP. Gives armor and taunt to the caster. So Earth seems like it's some kind of tank wand. The Air Wand attacks enemies twice. No bonus to crit. Also, a Shield of Wind, so you can shield somebody else. And multi-strike. Attacks enemy 3 times. So air seems best for shields up. The Dark. Tentacle Lash. So deals damage when attacking from Shadow Cloak. Shadow Cloak adds Shadow Cloak to an allied position. Allied position. Now, does that mean the dark person cannot shield themselves? And so you need to have two wizards who are dark to Shadow Cloak each other? Shadow Cloak grants more dodge to mages in the combat slot. Maybe they can cast on their own location. But allied rather than self, I'm not sure. I'll make one of these also to help out with the wizard fellow who has dark abilities. We'll do, I'm going to say 2 waters. The only problem is water's only strong in the back row. So we need somebody in the front row. Oh my goodness, I missed the tip. Oh my goodness, Nomadic Jam, thank you for catching that. Cert, I'm sorry, I didn't see. Oh my goodness, Cert. Cert, thank you for the $50 tip. I will fire that again. I am absolutely overly focused on the game. Happy holidays, my friend. Cert, happy holidays to you also. I'm very sorry for missing that. I was locked in on the game all the way. It's very generous, very appreciated, and I hope things are good for you in Dr. World. Good old Dr. World. All right, that's really kind. Really, really kind. Oh, I need to have probably a noise. Like, lots of streamers use noise. Like, look at the stream, you dum-dum, so you can see what's happening. Yeah, big old dum-dum. Let's have 2 dark people instead and see what happens. All right, for those, if you're gone, sir, I'm so sorry. I'll need to send you an email thanking you. Good. All right. Actually, we don't need to mark 2 like that. We can instead mark 2 this way. No worries. Okay, thank goodness. I'm glad you're still here. I feel so embarrassed otherwise. To make this thing, we need to get 2 more sinew. So time for more rat hunting. All I care about is the stream and not about money now? Yeah. They have a chime. So Dogberry, I used to have a lot of pop-ups and sounds and so on. And unfortunately, some viewers said they really disliked the sudden sounds that drew them out of the game experience. And it's a matter of finding like one that's sufficiently unobtrusive that people won't mind it too much. But finding one that's good for some people, or good for everyone, is really hard. So, we'll see. Alright, learn about summoning the students. To summon students from a ritual at the student summoner to find and summon a student that matches a wand. To craft a wand, start a wand order. Alright, I'm going to say that wand shaping is sufficiently important that we'll always do it right away. Now, is there any character who's especially good at crafting wands? Grobzilla's pretty good. So you're going to say most important job, get that done, and then go back to your warding and so on. Don't take viewer complaints too hard. I mean, you're not wrong. This thing in some respect is a little bit, what's the word for it? A little customer servicey. And so times when people say, Resorty, don't do that, I want to take seriously. But I recognize you can't please all the people all the time, of course. We have the 2 sinew to go ahead and make our first dark wand. We need 2 more sinew to do more. So where are those dirty rats? There's one. There's one. So destroy max ability. This game is relatable as Oxygen Not Included. When you say relatable, I'm not sure quite what you mean, Femini. I'm enjoying it, I can say that much. I've only been playing it now for about an hour or so. So I don't have any strong feelings yet. Oh, replayable, not relatable. I think so. I think that most base building games, if you intentionally choose to build differently than previously, yeah, if you have enough decision made that I'm going to build differently than last time, I'm guessing it is replayable. But again, I don't quite know enough to say anything on that. Uh-oh, rain is incoming. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. So we should probably get the floor made as soon as possible. Now that said, I recall that the floor is not going to do a good job of keeping out the water, where the roof will. I may have a little leak. You might be right about that. We have the wood. Let's learn about rain. Rainstorms are frequent and cause durability damage to furnishings and reagents that are not covered by a roof or in storage. Rain can even seep through exposed floors and get to the rooms below. When a furnishing reaches 0 durability, it is broken. Earth repairs furnishing to use it again. Reagents, on the other hand, cannot be repaired. Instead, 1 item in a stack will be destroyed each time a stack reaches 0 durability. So I have no chest yet to store my things, so I just live on the floor there. I believe there's some kind of research. Yeah, the Arcane Secretary lets you do some research so that you can then have storage to bring the items inside. Dr. Possible, you just bought the game and named your school Resorty Hall. Thank you for that. Most notably, thank you for enjoying a game that I'm playing enough to consider buying it also. And yeah, early game like this, I can't offer any big comments other than, this is nice. This is a good time. I'm enjoying making this. Alright, We have one wand now. We need more gut berries to make another. I think gut berries are red, possibly. Yes, these back here. Maximum harvesting on those. And folks are helping now with making floors. They are getting done slowly, slowly. I've deprioritized the walls. I do want to say the roof needs to get done quick-like. And we could summon a student. Summon a student or a gifted student. So to get a gifted student, one has to have a staff. We do not have staffs, so basic student it is. How sad is that? I could hire a gifted student, but you dum-dum I'm hiring instead. The more students you have in the school, the longer the ritual takes. Okay, so you have to have a staff to summon. I believe that staffs are on... Oh, no. Staff does not mean a stave. Staff means a person. So we have staff, but they use wands, not staffs. All right. So choose a wand to get a student. Oh. We actually started with a pile of wands. There was no reason I need to make any of them. Welp, good. We're planned for the future. Okay. The Wand of Water. Oh, Dogberg, do I still have an affiliate link that benefits me? Does Humble Bundle have this game? I'm not sure if it does. Alright, Contraption, you are the master of water, so you will summon the water person. Oh, I have one water wand and 0 of the others. I see. So it's showing me the possible wands, not the ones I actually have. Okay, we want to stay water wand. Student ritual begins. Archibald builds as fast as they can. Go, my friend, build ye many. Oh, you almost finished. What are you doing giving up, man? Are you going to kill the rats now? This is the problem with setting everything as priority 5, isn't it? Someday I'll learn not to do priority 5 on everything. Can you have an air wand? We'll see. Air wand will be cool. I think I need to specialize in something initially. Oh, hello, child. Hello, Ava. Ava's a wolf person. So, wolfkin. Creatures that eat wild animals whole. High speed and will sleep anywhere. Is an apex predator. Wolfkin do not suffer conviction penalties. They sleep outside or on the floor. Because they're a dog after all. They prefer to eat dire rats or croa over meals that have conviction penalties. Huh. Alright. Who do you get to be? Unnamed comment. Thank you for the generous subscription earlier. We'll go ahead and add you into the game. What a great name for a wolf. That said, I hate that it line breaks like that. Unnamed comet, like so. Alright, now classes. The school offers a beacon of hope to magically gifted students. To make good on the promise, staff needs to teach classes, allowing students to master their magic. To start a class, build a learning stone. During scheduled periods, staff will teach students what they need to learn based on their wands and their innate potential. Okay, so our friends are saying they're scheduled for eating. They have no food, though. Huh. So someone wasted all the food. Food seems pretty important. Someone get harvesting on that. Thank you. More priority 5, more good. So I'm going to lower... roof double click, please. Oh, weird. So the roof pieces that look the same can be selected all at once, but those that don't... Oh, that's very strange. That's very, very, very strange to me. Because everything else has been select by name or tag. We'll see. Namek Jam asks if I ever checked out the game High Fleet. You mentioned it. I did not. I was terribly sorry. There's so many games I'm recommended. I'm more likely to check it out if you put it over on the Discord or if someone does. We have a game suggestion channel that I always look at. But if you mention things in stream, and even if I write them down, I'll often forget about them. So please do not starve, little friends. This game seems strange because it has no students the first hour. I like that you have to prepare the school for the session. Right? Definitely, I can't get students before I have my syllabus created. This is the syllabus creation portion of the game. Also, the room keywords. Room that requires certain keywords to be completed. All right, we saw this before. We can see what they mean. Fine. And classes. So can my student do anything other than just like stand around? They do deliver stones at least. If I consider playing the game World of Warcraft, what's that? World of Warcraft. I don't know that one. RimWorld. No, another game I'm not quite sure about. We'll check those out eventually. There's just so many games. So many games. Alright, did we get food? Meals. We have gutberries, good. Alright, friends, it's been another hour since last we took a little break, so we'll take 3 minutes now to check out some crossword puzzles. The ads will run. After the ads, we'll get back to this game. I recall when we were doing the Steam Next Fest, when we first saw this game, I said, what did I say? I said I'm going to play 4 or 5 different games today, and then I got stuck on this game the entire way through. We played the whole tutorial, and it was so much fun. And so I'm really hoping this game is going to keep our attention for a long while here, at least for a week. We'll see, we'll see. All right, speakers platform, probably the dais. What is Henley's here? Huh. Collarless pullover tops with a few buttons. Henley. I don't know that, but I don't disagree. Like kosher salt, but not table salt. It's coarse. Look at post after post on Facebook, for example, to scroll. We're to get a massage, facial, and mani-pedi, probably a day spa. It's 5 blank somewhere, a Jimmy Buffett line. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Dear blank, a salutation that assumes a male audience. Dear sirs. A snake in Antony and Cleopatra, those are asps. Utensil used for hand whipping whipped cream. What's that called? What's that called? Ah, boy. There's one upstairs. A whisk. There we go. PC key below shift. I will not look. Shift, control. GPS suggestion is going to be a root. Good. Or it could be roots plural. We'll see. Alaskan city whose name is an anagram of a Pixar fish. So it's me Nemo, it's me gnome. Good. Blank the nipple, a slogan advocating against gendered censorship of topless image. Free the nipple. Please don't ban me, Twitch. Some bake sale organizing groups are the PTAs. Weep is to sob. A juicy part around a pomegranate seed. The flesh, I think of usually. There's rind and flesh and seed. I wonder if there's a particular word when it comes to pomegranates. Maybe core, I'm not sure. Deceptive maneuver in boxing or fencing are called feints. I'll never make that mistake again. Alright, can we get this one with such an incredibly, incredibly long open area? Last time something, maybe. What's the down here? Person working their way up the status ladder as a social climber. Quick Ben, thank you for your resubscription for 9 months in total. I appreciate it a whole bunch. Good to have you here. Hello, Jonah also. Good morning, Jonah. Hope your day goes well. Out of this world, both literally and figuratively. It's stellar. React to something extremely awkward or embarrassing is cringe. All quiet on the Western Front. Hollow pasta shape is the penne. A continent home to 4 of the 5 most populous countries in the world. Okay, so the juicy part on the pomegranate seed is called an aril. I did not know that word. I gotta remember that one. A-R-I-L. Aril. Okay, so Asia, worry is to fret. Lesson learned. A planting area is designed to reduce runoff from downpours. Reduce runoff from downpours. Yeah, no idea. So 2004 film that launched a horror movie franchise, it's Saw. I haven't seen any of the Saw films. How many are there now? I know that Saw and the Jason series have so very many of them now. Rain Gardens, apparently. And lastly, for now, a political scandal that arose from a 1972 Washington Post article called "A Bugging Affair." It's Watergate. Hooray! Hooray! There you go, team. That's your Thursday crossword puzzle done. Wicked fast. And with that, the ad break is ending. So welcome back to a little more of the game here. There might be 10 total Saw films, maybe even 11. Wow. That's quite a few. Actually, before we get back to the game, hello Fritz, I'd like to do a quick bit of checking based on things that were in that puzzle. Number one, what is an aril? An extra seed covering, typically colored and hairy or fleshy. For example, the red fleshy cup around a U seed. Huh. Is this a lychee, I think? Here's the pomegranate. So, fleshy mesocarp. Each seed has a fleshy outer layer, the aril. Is that said correctly? Did you mean Ariel from Disney? Wait, who's this? Baby. Errol Baby. What's that mean? It's very strange. All right, a couple other things I wanted to look up were... so, Che in Evita... Yeah, so acting as an omniscient narrator, an outspoken critic of Ava, Che is only first name. He's a political activist modeled on Che Guevara, but according to the authors, he's only supposed to be representative of all activists. Yeah, the New Yorker's wrong today. He is not Che Guevara. He's only what would be the word for it? A stand-in for any activists. Very, very good. Thank you, friends, for allowing me to learn things on today's puzzle time. With that, we return to the building, hopefully before the rain comes, but I got some doubts. Got some doubts for sure. All right, we've made one dark wand also. The students can do some labor and help us out. Hey, the rain is falling. Welp, goodbye to all of our things outside. The fog has come ever closer. We at least know how to drive it back again. I'm gonna have oh, wait, Grobzilla's plus 20. No, never mind. All plus 10. I thought I saw a plus 20 there, but no. I'm gonna invite only Contraption to go repel. It won't go as far, but we can continue constructing also. I'd love to build a chest. I'd love to. Unfortunately, storage requires research. And right now, I don't have enough people for researching because someone decided to make a giant wizarding tower first. Trackle, welcome back. Hello. Also, hello to all you fine people who I've not greeted today. I've been a little bit less greedy, that's right, greedy than usual. So if students can deliver objects, it might be a good idea for us to hire more students simply to do the grunt work. Your first education is in using your body to carry things around. All right, we got one dark wand. So, Grobzilla, head on down there and bring me a new student. Oh, you know what? I believe each student has special affinities or abilities or something. So, unnamed comet. What do you have? I thought they had special perks. Okay, I don't see anything. So maybe that was in the early access or the demo, but not in early access here. So I thought they had things like, I hate to sleep alone. I loathe having friends. Leave me alone, please and thank you. Are these marked as level 5 to kill still? They are. I'm going to drop them to 4. We just need to build here. Got wood is building good. Alright, learning about hunger. Also, gut berries have been destroyed. So we do still have some meals, but probably not enough to feed everybody. What if we build a roof for the items? I'm sure we could do that. I want to see my house first, though. So they'll get destroyed. I'm sure we can get more. If we drive back the fog sufficiently, we can then get more items from out here. The fog expanded. Or was driven back, or something. I think it was driven back slightly. And a new student. Hello, Brett. Brett is a human student. Humans are average and boring all the way. So we're going to name you after Nushi. Nushi, thank you for being part of the community. You are a little human with a dark wand. You're not evil. You're just a little emo, possibly. I think I need to add more lanterns. I know they lower attractiveness, but it might be good to have that. Hello, awesome person. What's the premise of this game? It is build a wizarding school, explore down below, make your students go fight, etc. Right now it is enjoy a very dark time, while I am recognizing I probably built too large an opening building. Possibly. Alright. Unnamed Comet is sleeping on the floor. They don't mind that. Unnamed Comet is cool sleeping on the floor, apparently. Also, Grobzilla's hungry, has no food. We're out of gut berries again. A bunch of gut berries were just destroyed. And so... Did I play the previous Wizarding School game? Yeah, people mentioned... What was it called? People mentioned... Spellcaster University. I think I played a little bit of it, but I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as some people did. And I don't recall why. One could probably go back and watch the VODs for it over on YouTube if they're there, but I honestly don't recall why I didn't quite gel with it. I gel with this one so much more for whatever reason. The night is over, the rain is over, we have one more day to survive and thrive, and hopefully learn how to make food. More gut berries, more food, more good. Hey Badger, thank you. Liking both the game and my running commentary. Yeah, unfortunately, this is just how I know how to stream. The only way I know how to stream is describe literally everything I do. People who are able to stream by talking about the game and playing the game and having long conversations about other things are like wizards to me. The ability of someone to like play a game well while discussing world politics or their favorite movies. When I want to talk about these things, I have to stop entirely and say, okay, we're talking about movies now. I don't know how people do it. Dogberry said I didn't enjoy Spellcaster University on stream because it didn't have good storytelling. That's always the issue for me. I just want a story to tell, something other than just, I build this, I build that, hunt this you, etc. Badger, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it quite a bit. Thanks, Quick Ben. That's kind of you. Like I said, I don't know how to do anything other than tell stories or playing the game while commenting, so I'll continue doing that. Okay, I think next we are going to build the bed for our new character. And I think it'll be a dormitory. And I very much like the idea of there being a dormitory way up at top in the attic, but for now we'll just throw it here. And I believe you're allowed to have up to 3 students living in a dorm at once. So 1, 2, 3. Do 3 not quite fit in a row? It's only 2 instead. So let's put another one at the end there and then move this one over. So copy you and a little hallway in between, I guess. Or we can put them side by side. So when the dark night comes, not Batman, but literally the Dark Knight, then the characters will be able to hold hands and be happy about that. And I'm going to have this as my first schoolroom, I guess. So let's build a learning building. The teaching. To learn, we have to have more wood again. So all the wood has been used to make my giant building. These trees are fully grown, and so they will get chopped down. I'm going to increase their priority slightly. So the building happens before the cutting happens. And we probably have to seal off their room. The magic means they started to summon it. Good job delivering stuff. Thanks for that. And then we need a research location also. So probably want to move the teachers' rooms somewhere else. It's possible I'm making my rooms way, way, way too big. I wouldn't doubt that at all. But we'll learn as we come along. So, the Learning Stone. At the center of our first schoolroom there. Okay, the Arcane Secretary. 2 things to learn about, and the research building also. So I put the research building inside of the main room here, so we can at least get storage figured out. And then, conviction. The constant stress of a dangerous world is enough to push even the most seasoned mages to the brink. Too much for too long will lead the mages to break. Keeping their needs met will maintain their faith for the school's mission. Getting some recreation or using fancier eating, dining, and sleeping are some ways to bolster mages' conviction. See recreation to learn about that. And then, another thing to learn about is lighting and void shrooms. Without torches or other light sources, room would be dark, uninviting, and prone to void shroom infestations. When fully grown, void shrooms drain mana from nearby mages. Staff can use nature magic to harvest them for void caps. What are void caps? Used in recipes for gears and potions to build some furnishings. Okay. So we may want to keep one dark room around to harvest void caps. A room's lighting is determined by placing windows, torches, or light sources, the lighting view, etc. We know that the dormitory is supposed to have a window. Now, is it possible to put a window on the roof? I've got some doubts on that. Also, we don't know how to make windows. One more thing to learn about someday. We may end up changing where the student room is versus the learning room. Actually, I'm going to do that now before we've even built it. So we'll put learning upstairs instead, and then get rid of this one, and then move each of these cots downstairs. One. Oh, here they get a little space between themselves. Even nicer. Oh, we don't have enough wood for it, so we need to destroy these to get our wood back. So resources are committed as soon as you mark the blueprints. Which means there may be a bunch of wood already committed into the roof. We just haven't gotten to building it yet. May I move this? We can shrink it to a portable size. We can destroy it. Make with the shrinking. And we'll get it moved downstairs. Over here, we have the Book of Rituals. Okay, so the one ritual we know right now is Purify the Mana Font, making the fog go away. Also a message from the founder. Yeah, this is where he invited us to build our first location. There are 3 levels of Mana Font clearing. The bottom was unlock the Underschool. Open the mysterious Underschool, filled with treasure, mystery, and danger. Mages may venture there to grow in power, to find some arcane scrolls, and to test their skills. So students can go down below. And we can summon students, and we can summon the gifted students. All we got for now. I don't like that the book looks at us. And it has a fin. And a mouth. Let's not think too hard about this. No, the idea of opening that thing and looking inside just feels kind of bad. Also, our first void shroom has come to pass, so lighting seemed like a pretty important thing that we've been ignoring so far. So what color should a research room be? I'm gonna say blue. Blue feels peaceful and pleasant. And I have no idea if this is too many lights. We'll see. I'm going to increase the level of shrinkening so I can move it down more quickly. Joni, you called in sick to work, so you go hike Mount Takao. What do you mean you called in sick so you can go hike? In conclusion, Jonah lied to his boss. Oof. Didn't I teach you better than this? I have never called in sick to anything when I was not actually sick. What's the word for it? Like, the Puritan work ethic is substantial inside of me. So the second floor is not fully covered right now. So the room is not a room. It's getting plenty of light in. Now this says unsupported. Why are you unsupported? Maybe the floor cannot support the floor. Maybe we have to have additional walls here. I should lie to my boss? My boss is my wife. Are you telling me to lie to my wife? What's wrong with you? Okay, so how far out does a wall support? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out, looks like. So maybe 7 by 7 is a good size there. If I move the wall over, how far? We're going to have more than one wall, frankly. So I think what we want to do is move the students' beds over to the very side here. Oh, move. Oh, move. Wait. You don't need to shrinkinate if you just use the move button instead. Now, I wonder if move is in shrinkinate and also enlarge one after another. We'll see. And then I'm going to build a new wall and then knock down this wall and then move this wall over a little bit. Class begins! Welcome, students, to the class! So what are you training them? What are you teaching them? They're learning anything. They should probably learn their special abilities. But for right now, just any learning is probably good. They're learning purple. Can you imagine being taught by a ghost? I don't quite understand. I'm not seeing through what you're doing. Something, something, something. Now let's learn about research. Arcane Secretary gives mages the ability to explore available research. Selecting a topic will trigger staff to use Lightning Bolt to uncover the secrets of the topic. Some topics require arcane scrolls, adept scrolls, or savant scrolls to make some progress. See the arcane, adept, and savant scroll tutorial for that. Hello, Cosmical. Is the room on the left the same as the room with the broken floor? If you mean this and this, I think no. I think the right-hand side is slightly smaller than the left-hand side. Or, oh, you mean this and this? I think this is supported by foundation. But that's not this roof right here. That's a very good question. So why is this supported, but this not supported? Huh. The world may never know. That's a great question. I was going to say the spiral staircase may upset it, but there's a spiral staircase here also. Oh, it's supported by ceiling right here. That's exactly it. The problem is I had the clever idea to make the roof down this way. If I move the roof up slightly, that would help instead. So how do I destroy just this piece? And then move the floor up. Now, as I do that, I wonder if the roof's going to collapse entirely. But that's a very good comment. Thank you for catching that. Okay. Now, build ye a wall instead. Hey, that's gonna do it. Thank you for the good thought. Also, I've become the Fonz. I think it's anything like a now. And so connect you to here. We did it. We almost did it. I need floor actually. We did it. I'll need a little bit more roof for the last bit there. Possibly. Oh, it looks beautiful. A little bonus. Is that a gable, possibly? Maybe a gable there. Something like that. To the research table. Behold! It's one of these games. It is one of these games. Alright, I need to learn about boxes in particular. Put stuff here is probably first. Or domesticated food, or rustic gourmet, cook better foods, or shine on, a mana lantern. A lantern that houses a mana crystal, focusing its light to restore mana. So the little like mana source in the basement is one place that gives mana back. If you have others in other locations, you probably have to go all the way downstairs. And lastly, grave thoughts. A place to bury people. Never, 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 no one's gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna grab the chest and then the food source. Hopefully. That's a big research tree. I love that. It's not quite as big as like the skill menu in, what's that called? Path of Exile. If you've never pulled up the the skill tree for that game, it is upsetting when you first see it. Hey, Sunny Dream, welcome back, my friend. You were definitely here yesterday. Coming back the second day is very cool. Thanks for being here. Unnamed Comet is restoring their mana. So I think the blue dot there, or gray dot there, indicated they had no mana. Now they have mana. And this bit cannot be reached. It is time to destroy roof temporarily. And then we build this. And then we remake the roof. Nice. Almost finished. So this should immediately become an enclosed room. Good. Now the schoolroom here, if I push the room overlay button. No, I need a light overlay. So we can see there's no luxury because they've taken luxury away with each of the lanterns. It can become a workshop if it's lofted. Loft means taller than wide. It can be a mage tower with lots of other things, or a lightning observatory. For right now, it's just a boring, plain old room. I wonder if a workshop gives a bonus to research, maybe? Yeah, so workshop gives a bonus to research rate. But it needs to be a very different kind of room. We'll change that later. Good. Hey, Button Smash, what's up, Nintendo? I do have a Nintendo Switch. I like that. Nintendo. That's my new nickname I've decided. Perfect. Nintendo. All day long, I'll take that one. So where is the light overlay? Here it is. So it's a dimly lit room. So we get a void shroom every 23 hours. It's 180 out of 528 points. I'm guessing 528 is maximum litness, and I bet the level of light is based in part on how big the room is, probably. So 528 there. Over here, it's 480. So my sense is making the rooms way, way, way too big right now. Oh, it's counting down. So the 23 hours becomes 22.9, etc. It's not every however long that was. Okay, I want to move the cot over also. And then we can make a tiny lofted room for research. And then research happens faster. I prioritize making this wall so I can seal her up. Trials and medallions. Students enter the school with various trials, which are feats they can perform to unlock extra magical potential. Each student's trials are unique to them. Those students with higher tier wands have more and harder trials, therefore more overall potential. Students who complete a trial earn a medallion, granting them a myriad of helpful enchantments. Harder trials grant better medallions. Earning a medallion also grants a death save. So completing a trial makes you not going to die one time. That you're not going to die one time. Only students can complete trials. If hired as staff, a mage's uncompleted trials permanently lock, and they can no longer earn medallions. Classroom learning is not sufficient to master magic. You must undergo personal growth as well in order to truly unlock your potential. That's right, it's up to what you do when you're not in the classroom. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. Skill level learned. So, Nushi has gained a skill in something. Here we go. 1 point in air magic, 1 point in water magic. They have a dark wand, but they've not learned dark skills. Alright, and then Unnamed Comet is currently learning a skill in air magic, who again has a water wand. Huh. Well, maybe someday. Okay, getting builds. We then build up the roof again. Oh, you're stopping while I'm watching. No good, no good. Ah, we researched the chest. Has that started researching yet? Absolutely not. So we need to probably put someone on to research duty. And that doesn't be F2? No, Shift 2. There we go. So research is the last job in line. Nobody's good at right now. So I'm going to have you become researcher-in-chief. Is there a job for teaching? There is. So Rizabald, you're going to teach first, and then when there's no teaching necessary, you're going to begin working at the Arcane Secretary. Still, you want to see a version of the stream where I use Nothing Suits Me Like a Suit as the opening theme song? So it used to be the case, back when I was not yet afraid of copyright on stream, I used Nothing Suits Me Like a Suit as the announcement for a Tier 3 subscription. Barney Stinson's little song I would use, and then I got afraid of having my stream shut down for copyright violation, and I deleted all the VODs and all the clips, and now there is no pass, don't you worry. To build this bit of roof, we have to remove additional roof. No roof. Yet we have the roof. Roof. Like a dog or something. Research happening, fantastic. And then outside, there's lots more to grab. I'm not sure that any of it's super important, though. Other than probably more food. Hey, we're out of food again. So I want to mark all the food to harvest. I can't wait to research the, Gutberry Farm. So you have consistent food coming in. May rebuild the whole roof. I mean, you're not wrong. I suspect I have to remove each new piece of roof to get to the edge here. And it might look a lot better if we don't keep adding more and more gables, is that word? Architecture gable. Hey! No, not quite. Not quite. So the gable is the yellow part here. So the gable is what is between the roof. Between intersecting roof pitches. Roof pitch is the steepness of a roof expressed as a ratio of inches rise per horizontal foot. So the pitch is a measure of how much does it hang. Is it just called the roof, possibly? What is a roof exactly? The top corner of a building, including all the materials. Are they eaves? I know the word eave. I thought eave was just the part that overhangs. So on this, I thought that, like, this part right here is the eave. I guess I'm wondering, is that part what the crown, the top bit is? I don't know. Very strange. Real quick, what's an eave? Yeah, the eave is the overhang part. I don't know why eavesdropping is called eavesdropping. The peak, maybe. Maybe it's roof peak. I need a roofer in the channel. Here we go. This is what I need. Whoops, wrong button. Google Lens is weird. This is all I've been waiting for my entire life. So, shingle-covered ridge vent. Not quite. So the hip are the parts that connect. The fascia is the face on top of the eave. Valley? It seems there may be no word that actually describes the exact part I mean. Maybe a ridge. The word ridge is not on here. But if it's a ridge vent, then I guess it makes sense being the ridge. Cool. All right. Thank you for the help. So I need to make sure my roof does not have too many ridges. So I guess we're going to remove the entire roof so far and start fresh, making it look a lot better. Neat. Someday we'll have this thing fully made. The fog is advanced. Oh, wow. So the fog is really advanced in. We have only one night left until the world is destroyed. So down here, we'd have gut berries to drive it back. Gutberry harvesting. It's a shame to have our food and our mana or ritual material both being the exact same thing. So, this is a slight disaster. It's all fine, but a slight disaster. No, don't build that. Unbuild that. What a waste, what a waste. Okay, I'm not going to build the roof here until the magic of Drive Mech the world is here. All right, repel the fog. So, all three of you go do that. 1 hour's time. We're going to save the students. And right now the classroom is an open-aired location. That's perfect. So the teachers are locked in on doing that job. They're going to get the berries they need to do so. While they're working on that, I will make a beautiful and new roof. All the way. Maybe I should build the wall a little higher before we go immediately to roof. Okay, I'm build the wall to 3 high on both sides. And then roof from here all the way across. And maximum wonk looks pretty good. And the parts on top here are unsupported. So what I just did was push the problem farther away. So now what I need to do is build another floor above in order to reach the roof. Will our wizard tower never actually have a roof? Are we just going to continue building ever higher with promises that someday we'll have a roof? Alright, we've driven back the fog once more. We have 2 days till we're all destroyed. You know what? Let's do it. So this time, I'm going to build a normal staircase instead of the spiral staircase. And sure, let's go all the way up with that thing. Need more wood for that. At what point do we run out of wood? Okay, the big trees, unfortunately, are only available outside of our area. So I'm actually not able to build anything else right now. These are close to building, yeah? Alright, fully grown. So these will get chopped down next. And when that happens, we'll then have the... Oh! People are sleeping with a void room in the room. So they're having their mana drained all night long. I have to put lights in here also. My poor, poor world being destroyed. Terrible. Alright, researching is nearly completed. We're about to have boxes to put things away. And I believe the students can put things in boxes for us. I can't order them to wake up and take that out, can I? You can! I didn't know we could directly order people to do things. I thought it was all indirect command. But back to sleep you go. 1 mushroom dealt with. Nice. Can I order them to immediately do anything I want to? Yeah, you can order them to harvest immediately. I had no idea. That's great. And we've learned now how to make the put stuff here construction chest. I have no idea where it should go, so I'll just throw it in this room for now. And it can hold how many items, I wonder? Does not say. Does not say. Someone cut down a tree, please. Good morning, Contraption. You're still exhausted. Good morning, Godzilla. You're not quite exhausted. So go cut down the tree, please. And again, the overly ambitious building continues. Only 2 wood pieces. Tree will cut down soon. Everyone's working. Good stuff. I have no research selected. That's intentional. The chest getting made. Fantastic. Let's try to build our proper staircase up now. Need 11 wood for that. Wait, there's so much wood on the floor. Oh, again, the wood has been consumed by making the roof. So all available wood is going into the roof immediately. But schooling is happening. They're learning about air. The wise teacher teaches them fire and dark. They're becoming multi-specialized mages. Able to glass cannon and tank and. Alright, where did contraption go? There you are, buddy. So contraption is hauling right now. Let's check the work priority. Shift 2 on that. So chopping is the kind of labor for removing trees. I'm going to make that a little more important than storing things. So the trees get cut down immediately so I have wood for the roof up here and the staircase also. There's so many precious trees out here. Hey Baldwin, is the game like Auction Not Included? Yeah, definitely the work priority page looks just like that. Also a little bit rimworldy, but primarily Auction Not Included. So I don't know much about the game yet. I'm not deeply into it, but I am enjoying the heck out of it for sure. Alright, so our staircase needs to just go up to the level of the floor here. And then the floor is built this way. We need 1 more stone to do it. What's the issue here? I need to go up 1 more level on the stair. Then we need 1 more stone, and then it will be finished. 1 more stone. So grab all the stones, please. Thorn, you are correct. The game was independently developed, published by Klei. Definitely the stream title today is absolute clickbait. So maybe Klei's no longer indie. I mean, wasn't Klei partially acquired by Tencent in order to get access to the Chinese market? Remember last time we played Auction Not Included, some people were coming in and saying they were very unhappy that beloved Klei was beginning to sell off parts of itself to get access to more markets. But I don't quite know how that all works. I just enjoy playing their games. I think we'll probably need 1 more wall at least. Hey, Praying Game. Am I no longer playing Against the Storm, not trying to finish on stream? I don't know. I enjoyed playing Against the Storm. Like, it's a super good game, first thing to say. Beyond that, though, I don't know. I don't know exactly what to say about it. I really enjoyed it, but also it does become a little repetitive. There's a tremendous amount you need to do to beat the game. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If there's a huge demand for more Against the Storm, we could go back to it. But I just wanted to play this game, and so I'm just playing this game for right now. This is one I wanted to play as soon as it came. As soon as it came into early access. So, I don't know. Here, I will give you a poll. I should have asked this in the intro, actually, but I forgot to do so. So here we go. I'm curious. Return to Against the Storm at once. Yes. Against the Storm now. Better yet. Okay. Okay, unfortunately, it's my ATS and I want it now. It does not work. Yes, at once. No. Maybe someday, never, or Alright, you have a poll for 1 minute. You vote and decide what you want to do. You select. I live to serve. That's my story. Alright, the lack of wood is going to be an issue fairly soon. This tree is just fully grown. Good. No worries, is my stream your guy? Yeah. I try to do whatever I want to do. I just very much enjoy making sure you all have fun also. So. Oh, the wood's blocked off. My precious, precious wood. So, the door gets built so we can get to our wood. Alright, what's the poll saying? Resorty you choose, maybe someday. Alright, very good, thank you. Only one person wants it at once, but yeah, most of you say I get a pick, and maybe someday. Alright, very good, thank you. That was my sense of things. Usually most of you prefer that I just pick whatever I want to play. That's probably for the best. Unnamed comet. What are you saying? Unable to reach their cot. One, you're cool sleeping on the floor. Two, are you stuck behind the learning stone? I shouldn't laugh. And yet, someone come save unnamed comments. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, little friend. We love you. Don't worry. They'll get on that right quick, I'm sure. It appears they can walk around the side. But maybe not. Actually, factually, I want to move it to this room. Good. That's where they live. That's where they live now. You're free! You're free! Also, we have no food. Alright, we need to research the new food building straight away. Also, what kind of task is Void Shrooms? Because keeping them under control is very good for maintaining the mana in our people. So first things first, I think it's harvesting. So Grobzilla, you're going to harvest when there are no wands to make. And then we want to research making food. The domesticated grub berries. And we need more lights. Oh, goodness. And why this thing is saying the roof is being replaced, I'm just not sure about. Maybe it needs to be either a floor or the roof, but not both. So let me... Well, we'll see what comes of it. Okay, once again we have to drive back the fog. It takes 3 more gut berries. We don't really have any gut berries at all. Alright, I see a gut berry. I see 2 of them. It's possible I shouldn't have played on the maximum difficulty our first time out. I mean, one never knows. One never knows what you should do. Okay, if I build one last wall, then we will be finished. And one last door. Everything is supported. There's one opening there. If I give you a wall, will you be happy? I didn't mean to replace that. Cancel. Are you touching? I hope that counts as enclosed. We'll see. Can we reach the Gutberry Farms? Yeah, we're working on the Gutberry Farms right now. I hope we'll have enough Gutberry seeds. We will to get it started. And we die tomorrow. Gutberries are on the ground. Oh, I bet we ate them. Wait, we need 3 of them. We need wood now. So probably cancel building the door because it needs wood. That gives us wood back. We can then drive back the fog once more. Everybody, get to it. for things like beds, I can put them in multiple positions in the room. Yeah, they're all kind of centrally located right now. I'm planning to break this into a separate room to have research there, because research wants to be in a room that's taller than it is wide. The teachers are saving us. Can we eat the rats? They have carcasses. Carcasses can be cooked, I believe. Oh, so much space. And gut berries. Yes, yes, yes. Will my students save the world? I mean, someday. Right now, they're just kids, though. You can't expect world saving on the children. I mean, we are the world, we are the children, and so on. But for right now, they're just sleepy. Hey, Brew. This new game is interesting. It's in early access right now. It came in early access, I believe, this morning, maybe yesterday. And yeah, it is being absolutely first-rate big fun. We need 6 more wood, and then it is finished. We have to wait for the trees to be fully grown, and then they get chopped. Definitely wishlist it. Absolutely. I mean, I think it's a game with a lot of promise and potential. I'm not sure it'll ever get as big as Oni is, but it's really enjoyable anyway, in my view. Almost got that farm going. And then we'll cook some food. Now, we could bring in one more student. One day until our world gets destroyed again. Every day, we gotta be repelling that fog. I could just stop building. But if it rains again, how bummed will I be? There is wood on the floor. Unfortunately, only 1 wood. Wait, if you build that, you're gonna get locked inside. Let's stop that at once. Never mind all this. Never mind. Can you climb over just the one, I wonder? Or are you truly stuck now? You can cast through it. Can you repel fog multiple times a day? You can. Alright, they can't even climb over 1. Unfortunately, it costs material to drive it out, and that material is wood, and I have no wood. This one's grown, though. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. They'll give us 30 wood, I believe. With 30 wood, we can repel and maybe finish the wall. Oh, actually, we don't need a wall here. I'm so surprised. Yeah, I have no idea why we don't need a wall to support this last bit. But it is finished! Friends, the school is fully built. And we have the wood. Drive it back. Nice. Nice. I did build a wall. Is it just this one piece here that counts? Like, is that enough to support all of it? Crazy if so. Absolutely crazy. Clearly we need lights. Also, somehow, this has become a basic classroom. So how does one get the basic classrooms? There it is. Must have a learning stone and nothing else. To get the intermediate, you have to have a bookshelf and nothing else. Advanced, big bookshelf, a chalkboard. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. The fog is being driven back. They're waiting for Rizabald to get there. The chest can hold only 10 things in the chest? Okay, 10 categories. Not 10 individual items, but 10 categories can go in. Eventually, I'm going to say what kind of thing I want in each of them. But for right now, we just need to throw more junk into the house. That we need more smoke sticks. Smoke sticks every day. Okay. We're about to get a ton of space. And our research is either done or nearly done. It's nearly done. Alright, lots of space, including wood. What do smoke sticks do? I don't know. They're magical plants. So a lot of these things are just magic plants that one can... yeah, magic plants that you can go use in different rituals and so on. Also, I'm glad to report that Unnamed Comet is allowed to go eat rats. So Unnamed Comet will not die of starvation. Everyone else might. No! Cast one more time! What's wrong with you? Contraption? Wait, what? Why is this not done? why are you not a finished room? Does it have to be covered by a roof, possibly? Can it not have that little bit of wall? Or maybe it doesn't have two walls. Maybe it does have a wall here. Alright, this is the part where it all falls apart very, very quickly. I can see, is it a room, is it not a room? That's shift 2, nope, F2. That's darkness. It doesn't say what the issue is. Maybe on a wall right here? Possibly. Let's try that. Hey! Hey! Unnamed Comet completed anticipatory learning bronze trial. I kind of know what those words mean. So, waiting turn to cast water can cast anticipatory learning while craving recreation at a learning stone 25 times in basic room. I don't know what any of that means, but it's a trial for them. So, so this is love of learning. Gains conviction when learning or teaching. This is defensive duelist. Defeat a one skull enemy without an ally going bad. And an austere bedroom sleeper. Sleep in an austere bedroom 18 hours. From that, they earn something. So did you earn an ability? They really want recreation. But I don't know quite what we got for that. It's something trial-y, but maybe it just removes when the trial happens. Anyway, people want recreation. That requires research. You don't get a starting, what's it called? No starting horseshoe pin. We're good. We're good. We're good. Skill up. Water skill on unnamed learning. On water skill 2. Nice. I just want to see this piece finish. There it is. All rooms are rooms. Okay. So, Rizabald will go finish the research in a moment. For now, we need lighting. Also, there's a lot more to cut down out here. I kind of wish I could say just mine absolutely anything. But let's go and get some lighting in to slow down the rate of production of the void whatever it is. Now, I like the blue walls in the classroom. We'll say that green goes well with blue. Both very calming colors. And it probably needs more than 3, but 3 is a good start. Nice. No bathrooms. That need does not exist. What are you talking about? Bathrooms. So currently the tutorial's not telling me to do anything. That's fine. That's fine. So this is a schoolroom. It's supposed to be a dormitory. Dormitories don't need windows. We have to learn how to make windows. That'll be research after a while. We also want to make more chests. It's 11 o'clock now. I need to leave in half an hour today. Time is flying by while playing this game, so I need to be careful on that. The trees out here we need to cut down before they get covered up, so I mark both of them as higher priority chopping. And we got food. Is class over yet? How long does this class go? The teacher is lecturing to himself. I definitely have felt that way before, but I've never actually been that way. Having to go all the way down for the mana font is part of the issue. So we need to learn the research for allowing people to charge up their mana elsewhere. It's a practice lecture, maybe. Rizabald, are you going to research? Yes, you are. All right. Soon enough, the farm comes online. Nice, 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 nice. They're eating my gut berries. I hope the farm goes outside. Domestication. If not, I don't really have space for it. They have a whole bunch of open rooms that I should probably use for something at some point. Alright friends, it's been another hour since the last ad break. We're taking 3 minutes now to do some crossword time. When that's over, we'll be back to the game for about 30 minutes, and then I say goodbye. But hopefully you watch the ads, or hopefully you can hang out with us. Either way, thanks for being here. We already finished today's puzzle, so this is a puzzle from the other day. I'm just trying to figure out. Something is wrong, but I don't quite know what. This spot here of an English singer Smith and someone who's Gandhi, I have no idea. Rapiv, Rativ, Radiv, Ramiv, I mean, these are all plausible names. Jorva, Jorda, Joria, all plausible names. Over here, pairs of aviators. Wait, rings. Are there aviator rings? Sings, pings, dings, lings, mings. That's kind of vase. I have no idea. No idea. Okay, something you might wish you could take back. So, clothes that do not fit you, but you do not have a gift receipt. Past that. Wish to take back. So, something been rude about or hurtful about. Oh, I see the answer in chat. Please don't help me. I wish to remain helpless. But wings is correct. Thank you for getting to the letter there. Yeah. Slow down. Wait for me. That will do it. So this is morning in French is matin. Sure. God. All right. All right. 34 is easy, is it? Don't say it's easy. It's not easy. It's hard. Something mine, possibly. Wine? Wish you could take back. I'm so stuck on, like, what the take back could be. Yeah. Alright, what's swing here? Dips. Oh, swims. Swims. Oh, time machine. You should time machine back. Alright, alright. So, cover for someone who wants a brief break. Fixer shoots. Faxer shoots. Crowd, a throng. Boxer shorts. A break from briefs, like clothing briefs. So flat out is incorrect. In your face. In your face. I mean, blather would fit, but that seems not correct. What's this? Top producer. Flyer might be wrong for promotional handout. In your face. So top. Wait, top producer can't be top. So flyer feels pretty good here. On the lamb could be wrong. I feel very strong about flutes as an edge blown aerophone, and fairly strong about Utah also because of the U here. Right, if flyer's correct again, Top producer, toy maker. It's the Y. I knew I wasn't sure which vowel went here. So Y is for the handout, I is for the person in the plane. A toy maker makes tops. I was stuck on tops as clothes, but tops like a toy also. So in your face. Knock yourself out. Take something. Toke something. It's taked. It is blat? It is on the lamb. Pumped. Pumped. Is it toke? Want to go toke? Oh boy. We feel good about toy maker and present for here. I don't feel great about dot because it could be era, like I said before. The double E feels pretty bad. Take some kind of like soporific, maybe? 35 down is clever? Oh no. Clever's bad. We don't like clever. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna say that Don't Nobody feels plausible. Don't Nobody could be a song. We'll see. So book review. Book review. Okay, the word dubia. Ooh, this is a letter written by clerics who want to challenge the Pope on something. So it could be a review of like a writing, generally. I'm not sure this is right. We'll see. Island about 100 miles from Valencia. No idea. No idea? No idea. Defiant response. Nay! Take a something. Feels very good now. Take a bite is to eat. I have no idea. I spent way too long on this puzzle, but that's fine. We'll finish it tomorrow, I'm sure. Alright, friends, we got 20 minutes left till the end of the break. Or end of the stream, rather. Do y'all want to finish that one? Do you want to just say, Resorty, here's the answer, let's be done? We'll see. Alright, my real goal right now, just do it. You want to be freed from that one? Alright, let's finish it. Friends, consider the Don't Help Me Now void just for this puzzle. What do you know? Give me one thing, I'll fix the rest. What's the name, for example? Ibiza! I know that one. Okay, so it's not Don't Nobody then. Ibiza. Ain't Nobody, probably. So it's then not Dubia, but instead book review. No idea. Defiant response. Nay. Seems wrong. Rejav. Thank you. So Georgia. I would have never gotten that right. Thank you. Rajiv. Good. Audit to review the books. Nice. Audit. Okay. Take a dime. No idea. Take a dive. Good. So never is a defiant response. Okay. Energize is pumped. Energized. Period. An age. Building character. Street art. Blatant is in your face. Thank you. Just need a little push. We got it then. Oh, the Z here. I couldn't find energized for a very, very long time. Very long time there. I never think about Z's. Good. Think of the teamwork. It makes the dream work. We're done with one more puzzle. We still have 11 open, but that's enough for today. Blatant backseating activate. Absolutely. Tomorrow we'll finish more, I'm sure. In your face blatant, of course. Alright, we got gut berries now. So, it's a lightning skill to make some food, finally. The garden. So, a place to grow gutberry vines. Placed on floors in the ground is 2x2x2. Now, if it's outside, I wonder if the rain will destroy it. Well, we'll find out someday. Okay. The void flowers should be getting cut down. I probably want to build these torches first to just keep the mana drainers down. Okay, I want to increase Mel deposit mining so I can continue building my gutberry farms there. Right. The little house feels under control now. So as we're making these gutberry planters, we should get a ton more food. Now, how many one actually needs to keep the people alive, I have no idea. And to make new chests, we need to have additional wood still, correct? Storage. We can make it right now. We can make it if we try. Alright, lighting in built. Next up, I probably need to research recreation, so people stop complaining about the lack of recreation. So this is make better food, I like that. The Shine On is a lantern to give additional mana throughout the building. I love that. But I don't see anything here that actually gives recreation immediately. So let's check phase 2. Dancing the night away. That's funny. They were dancing in the moonlight, they were dancing the night away. It's a recreation. So it's placeable on floors and grounds. We're going to have a good time with that. 200 points. Probably going to choose that one. Party foliage is build trees on your own. Rustic dining. Let's go ahead and do the recreation because people are complaining about that. Okay. Have my little fellow here wake up and fight. Can it not be destroyed? Maybe harvesting is faster than destroying. Harvesting is so much faster. Good. Alright, so pretty soon we're going to unlock the under school location. For that, though, we need phoenix flowers and viscera. I don't know if I've seen phoenix flowers at all. These are smokeweed. Maybe they're way on the outside. They have to drive back substantially. We'll see. Che, you're absolutely right. Yep, that is definitely a true Japanese thing. That in Japan, the tallest nail gets beat down, so don't stand out. Where in the U.S., the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So you should stand out to get what you want. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. So in the U.S., in Japan rather, the labor board almost always takes the side of the complainant because the people almost never complain. And so if you complain to the labor board, they believe, oh, you must actually be having a problem. Like, things must actually be really bad for you. Where in the U.S., I think there's often a bit more neutrality or even preference to the side of the employer because people complain so easily. Hey, Scooby, good seeing you. Is this game mostly played with the mouse or their keyboard used too? So I am playing with the mouse, with the keyboard also. The big thing I'm doing on the keyboard is you move around the map. So you can move around the map with just the mouse also. I'm using hotkeys to bring up different overlays, but I believe you can do those down here also with just mouse. Now, I haven't played the game enough to know absolutely if you played mouse only, but it doesn't feel super keyboardy to me at least. Scooby, I'm sorry I can't offer you a definitive answer. I haven't played enough quite yet, but you can do a lot with mouse only. Yeah, I'm sorry for your injury, though. Hopefully that clears up at some point soon, but happy to help a little bit. We need more wood again. Haha, tree. I can't wait to research the tree planters. Gonna be good. Let's get the gutberries up and going, please. They're not so dark and spooky here. Alright, I'm considering bringing in a third student. Also, the fog is dangerously close again. The school gets destroyed tomorrow. We have no gutberry. No, we have no wood. We'll get 25 wood here. And so 25 wood, or get 30 wood. We'll then immediately use that 30 wood to drive back the dark. So I need to make you priority 5, and then lower the one over here to priority 4 instead. Good. Good. I think at various points I've put out way too many jobs to do. As of right now, everyone's just sleeping, though. And so they're sleeping a percentage. They only sleep when scheduled. So I'm guessing they hit 100% sleep and they're done. They still really want recreation. Their conviction is going down because they have no recreation. They dislike the food. Their mana's low. They feel unsafe. They ate outside of a dining area, etc., etc. Hello, Alphanumeric. Have I played Chance of Sinar? I have no idea what that game is. Absolutely no idea. So no, I've not played it. What's the needed for the Superior Repel? It's 75 wood. There's no way I can get 75 wood right now. Once they have the wood planters, that will help. We'll see. Hey, Rips, is this game worth it? I'm enjoying it. I'm absolutely enjoying it. But I'm really not sure if you would like it. So, yeah, I always struggle a little bit with telling people, yes, buy this game. I'm probably going to play it for a day or two more, and then I will most likely write a big review of it. But as of right now, all I can say is I'm having a good time, and it's published by a company I like quite a bit. Hey, super cool. F2 to see dark rooms. Oh yeah, they're all really dark right now. They do have a job put up some here. As of right now, I don't have the wood I need to make the rooms beautiful. Soon, though, I will. Soon the tree will get chopped down in the morning. Then we'll have the wood we need both for having the mana font push back the shadow, as well as the putting some more lights also, hopefully. Scooby, thanks for the follow. Rips, thanks for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying hanging out with us. That's a great thing. We're probably going to play this game for the next at least few days, maybe all of next week also. As of right now, the only game I've promised to play over the next few months is RimWorld in January. But between now and then, who knows what we're playing? Who knows, who knows? So it looks like no one's especially good at nature magic right now. The higher level of the relevant magic you have, the faster the job goes. I did say I play Stellaris Nexus at some points. I just haven't decided if I actually want to play it. Because it isn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. So I'm not sure. I may have lied to you all about a little game called Stellaris Nexus. RimWorld's a good time. Oh, Scooby, I want to lie to you. I want to lie to you and say, oh, I've never played RimWorld. What do you like about it? But let me put it this way instead. What do you like about it? What seems good about RimWorld to you? I like it a lot also. It's a really fine game, but I'm not going to say I've not played it. What's wrong with Stellaris Nexus? It's more of a board game than what I thought it was going to be. Now, I've actually not watched it, nor have I played it at all. So it might be amazing. I just tend not to like board games on stream very much. But maybe we'll try it. You like the chaos in RimWorld? See, I like the stories. I really enjoy the compelling stories. Do I do Twitch integration with RimWorld? I've never done so. I've played almost 2,000 hours of the game, and I've never ever let Twitch decide anything. Because I don't trust you all. I don't want people to destroy my playthroughs. I know there are a lot of streamers who do the various kinds of integration, but I don't quite know if I'd enjoy that, unfortunately. We've learned how to recreate. Good. Now, letting people make good food and enjoy a dining room could be a lovely thing. So we'll go with that. Alright, what is it to build the I Wanna Dance? Alright, no idea what it needs to be. There's no special request for it, so I'm just going to throw it inside the student's room. Though I bet the staff has to recreate also, so I'll put it in the common room instead here. Big recommend of Chance of Sinar. It's a game about decoding languages. Alphanumeric, are you on Discord? If so, would you mind putting a note in the game suggestion channel? If you're not there, would someone else mind doing so? I want to look this game up. I just can't right now, because I got to go pretty soon, and I want to continue playing the game until we reach the point where I go. All right, the gutberry planters are planting now. Yes, 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 yes. They grow faster because they're nature powered. The higher nature, the more they grow. They also must have sunlight, so they must be outside, I guess. But this is the solution to all of our food problems. We've not driven back the fog. We talked about it but didn't do it. Huh. There's 29 wood here. So I'm guessing the wood is committed to things that I can stop for right now so we can drive back the fog. Is that true? We need one more wood. Alright, sorry lights. Someday, someday, someday. We now need 3 gutberries. Looking for gutberry plants. Finding gutberry plants. I feel like the game is being very generous to me, giving me exactly what I need every single time. Fair enough that you recommended this game a while back, because Noms might like it. Yeah, the problem is Noms doesn't stream very often. Like, Noms really enjoys streaming, but she's also a very busy person. So I'd very much like to let Noms stream this game. What's it called again? Chances Sinar. It just needs to be on a day when she is able to stream. Alright, so we have the food. Please don't eat it. Y'all repel the darkness again. But yeah, Chances Center looks like it could be pretty good. Alright, so when we're done with researching the fancy new trees in green, we're not doing that yet. We're doing food first. Never mind. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to go for trees. That requires arcane scrolls, though. We have to send people downstairs for the scrolls. Well, pretty soon, the students must descend. And it's time to bring one more student in. A second Dark Wizard. We'll bring them in after the ritual is done here. Get a third student to hopefully level up. Also, the poor students are just standing here. They're not being trained. They're just hanging out. We haven't learned how to make windows yet. I figure they're in construction, but I don't see windows. The students would prefer to have windows in their bedroom, but I don't think we know how to make them. That's magic beyond our means, unfortunately. It's probably in research somewhere, but what kind of thing would it be? A little support. Arch supports. Yeah, I don't see Mosley. Yeah, I'm seriously not seeing windows anywhere. Here it is. So you have to have rustic furnishings to get windows. That though requires time in the underhalls also. Right now, you'll see your brick, you'll like your brick, the end. Also, the rain is falling again. And so all of our items outside are being destroyed. Fine. It's fine, fine, fine. Okay, it's driven back again. Wonderful. Bring me a new student. Grobzilla, bring me a Dark Lord. I think let's spend up to 3 students into the Underhalls at once. So we gotta head in that direction eventually. Most importantly, keeping eyes out for the berries to pick. The little rats do not eat the berries, thank goodness. Berries are now 84% grown. So nature level is 62%. Okay. I believe that the harvester comes and casts nature magic on these to ensure that they grow faster. Now, who is set at the harvesting job? Shift 2? Harvesting is on Grobzilla, who's a dark mage, but that's okay. We can ask our students to focus on other things. We'll have one focus on hauling, one focus on cleaning, and then Casper. Our newest character is called Casper. Where are you, buddy? Hello, Casper. First, you need to have a name. So, Cajun Killa, thank you very much for today's resubscription. Cajun Killa. Caspa inside. Here are your trials. So, you want to dance in a room with an enchantophone and at least 6 students or staff present. That is quite a bit. Serenity. Go 2 days without ever getting very tired, so sleep a lot. And Tenacity. Destroy 3 objects. Alright, Cajun Killa. Welcome to the world. We'll have you take care of things soon. Have I never played RimWorld on maximum difficulty with self-imposed challenges? I see no reason to do so. No, I know there are some streamers who play only at the hardest difficulty and only use melee weapons, etc. But I don't care about that kind of thing. What I care about is just telling fun stories. So I play at medium difficulty to 1 difficulty above medium, and that's totally fine with me. Yeah, the kind of like cheesy play one has to do in order to do well at highest difficulty, I just don't enjoy. Some people love it. That's totally cool. Oh, the challenge like Pneumatic. Okay, I love Pneumatic. That's cool. Yeah, I love Pneumatic. Things I don't like, though, are like, just do melee, and don't use any traps, and put the game at harder difficulty than ever before. And it often involves like real cheese in a way that I consider just not fun for me. So, yeah, Pneumatic we're definitely doing. That's actually the next RimWorld playthrough is we're going to do a Pneumatic playthrough where we stay in one location for no longer than 1 year at a time. So 1 year in a location and move on. One location for a while, move on. Yeah, exactly. No pause. No pause is incredibly, incredibly hard for me to do, given the way I stream. If I weren't chatting with you all, but only focused on the game 100%, I can imagine playing no pause, but not enjoying it. Again, it just doesn't give me good stories. It gives me challenges, but not story time. I just want stories. I just want stories. All the guy wants. I'm guessing we'd have up to 4 students in here, unless they also fill in the sides. We still don't have any wood. The wood, it is chopping. Good job, team. We got 29 wood now. So finally, we put up some torches. 1, 2, 3. 3 torches. How do you get people to collect outside stuff? So if there's a chest, they'll bring it in. As right now, the second chest has not been built, so that needs to get done eventually. But as right now, the rain destroys this stuff. All right, skill up. Good job, Cajun Killa. What'd you learn? Level 1 in lightning bolt, lightning bolts. I know that people have been very bad time with no recreation. So make it possible to get people to dance. Now, I wonder if I move this out a little bit. Okay, so putting against the wall means there's some location that's not accessible. So, I should probably have it a little bit more centrally located so they can use more spots on it. Cool. Not all of them, but more at least. Being magic, it's hard to get things lit here. It's just that I'm struggling with wood. If I weren't struggling with wood, we'd have no problem at all. But I built the building way too high, and so way too much wood was consumed. If we get past this initial hump, it'll be a beautiful building. We'll be very, very happy. But getting past the initial hump might take some work. All right, the gutberry are ready to be harvested. Nice. I'll build one more of you next door. Cool. I'm going to mark the baby trees to go ahead and chop down. So when they're fully grown, they will get chopped down. Awesome. Awesome. So it's been a good start, I think. Learn about fully trained students. Every student has a natural limit to their magical ability. Once they've learned all they can, they're considered fully trained. They no longer gain skill from winning a class, but they may still do tasks, and attend to needs, and make progress on trial. They also may explore the underschool. They may graduate at any time with a ritual sigil, even not fully trained. However, only fully trained students may be hired. So Nushi is fully trained. He's ready to head on downstairs. So you were able to get levels in all these things. You got all these things. It's time to help you to graduate. Sung or Sung, either way, thanks for the follow. Unfortunately, though, friends, it is 11:30, and like I said, I got a meeting at 12 today, so I got to get going. It was a fun time, though. I really enjoyed myself. We will return to this game tomorrow, I promise. It'll be our game for the next week, probably. We'll see, we'll see. Between now and then, though, I hope you have a good day, and it is time for us to choose who we should raid today. So let's find someone who is playing this game, which is called Mind Over Magic. That's me. Hello. Fabulous Moose. Magic school is for nerds. I don't mind that. The 18 plus concerns me a little bit, but we'll see how this goes. We say hello, comma, friends. You seem fairly quiet.
Hi, Resorty. Hello, hello. Okay, so maybe I just need to
They seem nice. They seem nice. All right, what's your name? Fabulous.
Oh, it's because I've blocked. I see. Okay,
Moose. All right, get on over there. Offer some friendly words. We'll see you again soon. Tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Bye.
I need a door. There. That'll do it. That's why they can't reach it, is because I completely closed it off.